Hey, hey, hey. It's
Hello.
Sunday, guys. How are we doing? How are you doing?
Wait a second. Real quick. I should have done this a second ago. It's an early birthday stream. I have to make it right.
Oh, kitty ears. I gotta order that adapter that I can plug it in so the Bluetooth connects so I can light them up because I love them.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
That's so exciting. Yeah, so we're here on a Sunday like usual.
Mhm.
Look who's here. The hungry shoeless cunt.
There's the shoeless cunt.
Um, and I had a great one for today. I was gonna do the history of cheese because everybody loves cheese, right?
Yes.
And then I got sidetracked and distracted. I have everything, but I just didn't do any prep for it, like my slideshows or anything. And then we were talking about like the Texas rain and the floods and all that stuff. And I have like so much stuff on weather modification, but I need to like sit down and like actually do that. And then I was like, I'll just
Billboard.
do a birthday stream, a pre-birthday stream, because my birthday stream will be Tuesday. So we are here. Yes. So it's very exciting.
Billboard Chris blocked me over weather modification.
Who?
Yeah, he's a bit of Billboard Chris is a bit of a cunt. So
yeah,
like,
I didn't know. I had no idea, and
he's a boomer establishment.
Salty.
Yeah.
Why is he like that?
Because he's the
Canadian.
typical general establishment type of conservative. And if you breach outside, if you dare start
like a total pussy,
if you dare start to put your aluminipple on, he will shy away and call you an idiot.
Well, you don't even have to have that much aluminum on.
Nope, just a little bit.
Like,
you could have this much. This much aluminum.
It was literally just over like, is it possible to manipulate weather? Well, that is absolutely true. That no one's argues with that except for people like him. No one in science argues with that.
The plebs do argue with it.
Degree of modification they're on about. They're like, well, can they create a hurricane? This is what that was all born out of.
Yes.
They can,
I don't know, but they can certainly harness like an existing one. That's not and Stratosphere exist. Anyway, Gina, I've already derailed your show.
No, because this is what
1900s.
it is. It's fine. The first weather modification that I have found patented on that you can Google is July 16th, 1891.
I was about to say late 1800s, wasn't it?
1891, which is the method of producing rainfall.
Yep.
Your cloud seeding ones, right?
So yeah. And they use like aluminum dioxide.
Well, so for the longest time, that's the thing that most people have pointed to, like, sure, look, they do cloud seeding, so therefore, you know, like, but then the Chris fucking whatever his name is, what's his name? The Billboard Chris's of the fucking world. They come around and
I don't know.
Say, well, yeah, but
he's the guy who. Billboard Chris is the guy who was going around. He went to all the crazy like the trans Tifa protests, and he's got the sign that pretty much says, girls are girls, boys are boys, stop being weird. And that's I applaud that for sure, because he's been attacked for it, literally physically attacked by crazy trannies. And it's like, so I applaud that. But anything outside of basic bitch conservatism, sorry, are you okay with words or no? I don't know if you're on YouTube or not.
Oh, again, it doesn't fucking matter wherever I am. I only ask those questions on other people's channels. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say here.
So he's a basic bitch he's your basic bitch conservative, which God bless them, but they usually are very, very niche. They're just in their little box and they don't usually get outside of it. So when you dare step outside, and you may, I don't know, I think he was like a fan of somebody like DeSantis, maybe, which DeSantis has good points, but it's like he's once you get anything outside of the general consensus, he's gonna buck at it and make fun of you online. And I'm just like, bro, you insinuated that Tucker Carlson was possessed by a demon at one point, and then you acted like you weren't, just because Tucker Carlson pushed Ted Cruz on the Israeli stuff. It's like, you said that you quoted Tucker Carlson saying he'd never been the same since he had claw marks from a demon encounter. even though they're not visible. And he's like, he's never been the same. And I'm like, are you insinuating he's possessed by a demon just because he talked about the evils of Israel? Like, is that really?
Really?
Really? And he's just like,
I
I was like,
didn't know this.
that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm like, well, you're going to have to elaborate then, because that sure is what it seems like you insinuated. When honestly, you could argue the inverse and say that maybe the state of Israel is influenced by demonic forces in certain ways. Just saying, just the state, not the people.
But
just
I
the
mean,
state.
geez, I had no idea about this fucking claw march. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah. Tucker in an interview a while back. I can't remember how long ago it was, but he talked about an encounter in a cabin with a demon, and he said he was in a mid sleep or something like that, and he said he got clawed,
Oh,
and he like felt the pain, and like I think he said he bled, but there were no claw marks or something like
Oh my
that.
god! No, I
Which
think
could
he's
be.
lost
I don't know.
it. He's
That could
lost
be a
it. This
thing.
is what he was saying that he does. Because remember a while back he was saying he doesn't think he knows, but he's for sure that he absolutely knows what the alien UFO thing is for real, and that it's demonic and it's religious. It's not anything extraterrestrial. And he's for
He did say
certain.
that, I
He
think.
knows for
That was-
certain. He's used
was-
those exact words.
Was that with Redacted? I think he was on with Redacted at
I
one
think
point. He said
so.
something like that.
Maybe
Yeah.
if Redacted
Which
posted a lot
I-
of bullshit like that. So that's
I thought
just
he
90% nonsense.
I thought he was still open to the possibility that there was more like human type of stuff than necessarily demonic. I think there may be a confusion as to some of these things. There may be people might perceive them as demonic.
Sure, but these are all
when
just thought experiments. He's claiming to know for certain, which I mean,
yeah,
I
if
don't know
we,
how you could know anything for certain.
well,
Anything.
yeah, there's
You can't even know
I
you're
mean,
alive.
well,
I'm starting to
damn,
feel that way.
damn, you could start out. You're going to start out heavy here, aren't you? Are we? What is life?
I
Really, though?
did.
What is
Fuck, I'm
life, you
sorry,
hungry
I
shoeless cunt? Oh gosh. But yeah, I mean, I think there are demonic forces in the world, and I think demons are real. I think they've been
100%.
around. I think honestly, if you go back to the Hebraic writings, from what I've heard, I haven't read this, but you look at the Nephilim, right? When angels came down and bred with humans because that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to get their freak on with the earth ladies, right? Their offspring or the Nephilim, and they had the powers of the angelic beings or whatever beings you want to call them. And when they passed, their souls were still there, and they still wanted the pleasures of the flesh. So that's when you ended up with, I think, demonic. The Nephilim souls still perpetuating, and that would be that's one of the interpretations of what demons are. So it's an interesting
Right,
thing. I
but
mean,
it would
we don't
be
know
that-
for sure. It sure is interesting.
Right. So
I
it's
agree.
another thing to say, like, oh, well, I know for sure. Then this
Yeah.
is definitely what the alien phenomena is.
I feel like even if now I see an alien in front of me, I'd be like,
No.
are you real, or is
Yes,
this Project
exactly.
Bluebeam in front of me? Like
Right.
what's happening?
And
Are
so
you just
hold
a
on.
prop on a movie set, or is this real?
Would you even need it to? Like, because for me, I kind of feel like if it was in my yacht or in my house, that would be harder for me to sort of deny than it would be on like global television or something like that.
I don't
But-
know. Even today,
But
I
even
mean,
still, like, because like the idea of blue beam or whatever, and with the advancement of holographics,
yeah.
it's actually just like I don't know. If it was in the sky in Sydney here above the city, I don't think I would believe it. If it
That's
was
what I
if
mean.
it was in front of me inside my house, maybe. But
Maybe.
that's still within the.
But they could come through your camera, you know what I mean? And then just
I
Project
don't know.
Bluebeam.
I mean,
I don't know.
the camera's one way, but
It's just so weird. I mean, you look at all the 4th of July stuff that they did, over in all different countries with the drones and all of like you said, the holographics in the sky and whatever we're seeing. It's like already like 10 years old for whatever they're showing us. Like they've already had that technology for a while.
Yeah.
I
as
know
far
what
as
this. Sorry, Bill. I know what this warning is now, Gina. It's like StreamYard has like overall storage space for the final video.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing. Yeah.
I'm getting a bunch of them. You guys see them all?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
well,
Well, one of them.
But
because you were running
So
out of
just-
browser space on this device. I thought that was me, so I
that's
went
what
through and
this
deleted my.
warning is about, the fact that when you are recording a stream, it keeps a separate audio recording of every single guest. So that in
Oh,
post you could edit those easier, and separately as separate files. So, but that's what that, and so it's one of us three, probably Gina, is struggling for that internal space for whatever reason. I think Browse just, what is it?
Brave.
hates
I don't
it all.
know. Brave doesn't like me for some reason. I don't even know how to get rid of it. So you'll have to help me with that one day.
It's a process. I know switching from I was using Microsoft Edge until
That's what I was using.
Yeah, and then I switched to
Which is
Brave because
better
I thought that
than-
might fix the audio issue that I was having on Saturday nights, but that didn't work. So somebody said you could use Firefox and it might work, but
Firefox is okay. Both Edge and Firefox are okay. They're decent browsers. I use them as backup browsers. They're way
Yeah.
better than Chrome,
Hmm.
which is just fucking spyware.
You ever messed with Brave?
Yeah, I use it as my main browser.
Okay. Yeah, I've been using Brave for a
But
while,
every
and
now and then it has telemetry issues, and so you've got to switch
Fair.
it.
Oh, my Brave spies on me. If I click on something, like if I do something on Pilled, you guys can hear it.
Yeah, which is the total antithesis of what Brave is supposed to be about. Privacy.
Did
browser.
you with Pilled? Did you make the? Did you get the app? Did you like download the app for your desktop or whatever? Because that's what I use the Pilled like app separate
Yeah.
from.
I have a little
It-
Pilled thing on the
yeah.
bottom of my thing that I pin there, and I click on
Yeah.
that, and you can hear it.
So that runs in Edge. Those
That's odd.
apps, they're really just they're just like browser skins, really. They're not really full on. But so that's running off
maybe that's
Microsoft Edge. So,
So they're putting on browser skin, so it's like a Buffalo Bill kind of thing. Would you?
well,
flip
that's probably a bad way of saying it.
Just imagine your browser telling you that.
Hey, watch. Right now, I'm gonna like what Mr. Tizo posted, and you're gonna hear it. Ready?
Yep, I heard a clip. I heard a pop
But
up.
what if you go and open it in a browser? What if you open it in a separate browser tab instead of?
Here, I'll show you.
Instead
I'll
of
send
the
you a
app?
picture. So, how do I know what the Pilled chat is coming up in? Because it looks like it's in a. Maybe
Just
because it's.
open
Oh, you know what?
Pilled.net
You may
in
be
a
right
separate-
because it's purple. And I think the purple one is, I think my Brave one is black. So I think you may be right. I wonder if
it runs in on
I open
Microsoft
pill.net here. Can you hear that?
No, but I can
Nope.
hear what sounds like it wants to do. You know how there's like when you do it with other browsers, how it wants to try and do. I hear that little fuzziness.
Yeah, maybe so. Okay, so if I do anything in Edge, your guys are gonna hear it. Makes
Yes,
sense. Brave,
what
you
it
can just kind of hear a noise.
Hmm.
That's interesting.
Hmm.
So how was everyone's day today? Oh,
I slept until like 11:20 because my stream. I didn't get done with my stream until a little after 4 this morning. Because that's what we do. That's what we do on Saturdays. We go long. We go hard. That's what it's about.
because we jam out with our clam out.
And
Long
you
and
rock out. You can
hard.
rock out with your cock out. That's right. Only two
Yeah.
options. Mhm.
Yeah, we do that most nights.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
Yeah. You guys rated in like an hour before I think I got off though. I think you guys stopped probably around 3 a.m. my time, I think.
Yeah,
I'm
and
central.
then I hung around in there for a while.
Mhm.
And then I've
It
been
was a pretty
so
poppin'
used
chat
to-
for a good minute.
Yeah, and then I'm so used to just being up that late now that even when I laid down, I was like, I don't know what to do with myself.
Mhm. Yeah. I got up. We had a very, very generous chat last night. It was amazing. So I had a few drinks and I need more bourbon. But I went out and tried to see more UFOs, but I didn't see any last night because the clouds were out. But I saw like 6 the other night. I don't know what the heck they are. They may be drones. I don't know. Lady Dozer thinks they might be drones, but I'm not sure. And I posted the video in the UFO thing in your Discord there, Shoeless Guns.
Oh yeah.
But it's very, it's black and grainy, and every now and then you see a shiny little glint. But you know,
And there's no sound.
there's me. I'm talking about the things and kind of giving it like it's 20 minutes of me just kind of out there, and every now and then be like, hey, there's one, and then you might see me point.
Oh, I
Like,
made
there's the
you a
light. I don't know what the
secret
hell the
UFO
light is,
cunt.
but
I want to
Yeah.
like see them in person. I think it would be so
They're-
cool.
it's so much. I need to get a good recording device for night to like attach to my camera or something like that, or maybe I don't know. Maybe actually just bring my actual camera that does have a recording function and see if maybe that would work and do a little bit better.
Yeah, but
Huh.
you're never pointing at like a dedicated camera at the right time. Yeah, like, as in
Exactly.
it's never handy on you when you need to like take it.
Mod
If you
King.
see something, you don't ever have enough time to go and get the fucking proper camera.
Mm-hmm. Well, I
Has
mean,
to
like
kind
I
of
walked
be
out.
in-
So I'm in the country. So a lot of times in the middle of the night, I walk outside and go into the backyard and pee out towards the field because I'm one with nature. But so that's what I was doing. And so like I got, I'm doing my thing, and all of a sudden I see like 6 different lights kind of going, and most of them were going in a
You need to
line, but some
get
of
in
them
the
were kind of
habit
doing their own
taking
thing.
the camera every time.
I didn't. I left
you
my
go for
phone on the table, and so I finished up real quick, shook off, went back inside, got my phone, and then was able to record 2 or 3 instead of. But like right before that, there were like 6 kind of doing their own thing. They were kind of going in the same path, but then some of them would stop, and then every now and then one would kind of shoot off one way, and then one would go the other way, and then I did catch a directional shift in one of them. So I'm like, I have no idea what these things are. They could be little bits of space debris just
That's
skimming
what
the
my
atmosphere.
friend Jess says she can see them changing directions quickly, and I'm like, but then she tries to send me an image of footage of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's nothing there, like nothing at all.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even
It's
see a
hard.
star.
It's hard to catch unless you got a good enough night camera. And that's like one thing I do love about the iPhone, which, the iPhone 16, when you take a picture at night, when you take a picture of the sky at night, it is absolutely glorious. It's
Yeah.
beautiful because it picks up on it just like absorbs every little bit of light that it can. That's not close to what it looks like to your eyes, but it's cool. But when you do a recording, it doesn't do the same thing. So I'm just like, I don't know.
I picked up really cool when we had the I'm gonna say it wrong because I butcher things. The Aurora Borealis,
Borealis,
whatever,
yeah.
Borealis. We got them here, and the iPhone camera picked up beautiful photos of it.
Yep, but
And
you can't see it with your own
really
eyes.
see it. You could see a
Mhm.
little tinge of purple,
Yep.
but when you took the picture, you were like, "Oh, wow!"
The purple
Yeah, we
means
had
it's a really strong one.
Yeah.
We had
It's
like a
heading
magenta
towards the
kind of color.
dangerous zone when they get purple and red.
Ooh, well, that's what I was
like
saying.
it's getting towards dangerous for like Earth's electronic grid. It's like it's that risk of damage at that point.
Well, I
The
mean, you
green
could
ones
look at
are more like common
Yeah.
and less serious.
I
Yeah.
wonder if I should still
Purple ones are
have
prettier
them.
though.
Yeah, the red ones are pretty. The pinkish kind of magenta color was really nice. But like I know when the first time that I had seen this was like a few months ago, right? Like 6 months ago, where there's like, oh, if you go up there and you put your phone up, you can see the lights kind of. And there was a theory that it was actually what the hell is the thing up north, the weather manipulation thing? It's got all the little antennae shooting up beams into the atmosphere. What the hell's that called?
HARP.
HARP. Yes, there was a theory.
You can't really see it, but that's at night. That's at like 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
And it just the purple was just stunning.
It's pretty. But yeah, they were saying HARP might have been part of the reason why that's a theory. It's a conspiracy theory. I don't know if there's anything to it, but hey, maybe. I don't doubt
This
it.
is the channel for it.
That's right.
I may touch about HARP on my weather modification one. I mean, there are so many. That could be like a whole year series.
Well, and the weather modification that they've done, I mean, literally, was it Dubai where they had manipulated the weather so that they could have good weather for like a soccer tournament or something like that, and then
Yeah, well,
like
that's
shortly
cloud
thereafter
seeding.
there
That's
was a
the most.
historic, insane flooding where you saw Bugattis floating down the freaking streets or something like that.
Yeah,
That's
so
something
they
that was
took.
because of man-made influence. It was an unintended consequence. Hey, we want nice weather this way. Well,
Yeah,
guess
but
what?
see, this
Nature's
is
going to come
what they
back and
call
say, "Go fuck yourself."
mainstream weather modification, and this is the thing that
Mm.
they souped it up to a large degree that hadn't been done before, and it created devastating destruction like
Yep.
that. Also, because they've got no real water table, it just sort of is very dry. So, like, that, I mean, that didn't help. But like, this is like, this is the very reason why I'm like, Chris, whatever your fucking name is, Canada fucking suck. Why would you block? It wasn't just me, it was like stacks of people he blocked over this. And I wasn't even being rude to him. I was just saying, oh, but like cloud seeding's a thing. Like, I wasn't even saying you can create a fucking hurricane, although I kind of think you probably could.
Oh, wait. Third rail fight gave me a correction. Thank you, Sean. I said that they did it so that they could have some rain, and then it ended up being too much.
Yes.
I was misremembering the story. Okay, that's what it was.
Well, that's the whole point of cloud seeding, to
yeah,
create.
But I mean, there are ways that you can like shift the weather patterns too. Like, and the people like scoffed at the idea of dropping a nuke in the eye of a hurricane. But if you think about it, that might it's so crazy it just might work. Like, that'd be interesting. I'd love to see that experiment, honestly, except for the whole nuclear, radiation shit. That might be a problem. But
they've probably already done it.
Castle Bravo. What was that? No, hold on, not Castle Bravo. Was it Castle Bravo? Castle Bravo. Wasn't it when they just set off a giant fucking nuke in the atmosphere and it fucking blew a hole in the ionosphere, and like you could see this giant fucking Castle Bravo detonated. Wait.
If you want to share it, throw it up.
Hold on. Castle Bravo is the big one that they did on Earth. What's the one that they did in fucking... Oh, they... program where...
Did they set off a nuke in space?
Well, it was in like low Earth orbit, I'm pretty sure.
Because I mean, you got to realize space might be fake and gay. Just saying.
It could be, but like this was visible from the naked eye. A nuclear explosion in low Earth orbit concept. Hold on, no, it mustn't. The fuck? It must have been in...
Come on, Daniel.
Damn it, cunt fucking plowshare.
Oh,
damn,
yes.
Daniel. Damn.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to
I don't
find
know
it.
if I have a focus button. I do. Focus.
Focus.
Well, I gotta figure out how to. Sean uploaded them. I gotta upload them too, so I can flash it across my screen.
Gina's flashing the screen. She just said it.
Flash, flash, flash. Ugh. Are you guys getting heat warnings too? We're getting heat warnings again, and I'm like, it's summertime. It's gonna be hot.
What you got, Dan?
Operation Starfish Prime.
Starfish.
Operation Starfish. And so some of these names are ridiculous.
Yeah,
at least they didn't call it the brown starfish.
And so it caused this giant fucking... Wow, the pictures are crazy.
Just wink at you.
Starfish Prime was a high-altitude nuclear test conducted by the United States in July 1962, part of Operation Fishbowl.
You know why it's Operation Fishbowl? Because we're in a dome. We're in a fishbowl.
A 1.4 megaton thermonuclear warhead was detonated 400 kilometers or 250 miles above Johnson Island in the Pacific. The test aimed to study the effects of nuclear explosions on the upper atmosphere, radio communications, and missile defense systems. It resulted in a powerful electromagnetic pulse, artificial auroras, and the creation of a temporary radiation belt that damaged satellites.
You want to throw it? Are there pretty pictures? Do you want to throw it up?
Oh, share it. Share with the class.
Danielson, focus, says Salty.
That's what this is. apparently.
Ooh.
Oh. That looks evil.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does. They fucked up the sky.
Yeah.
Fuck your sky.
Fucked it. They
A
fucked it.
brief history.
Should we look at it?
At least it looks
No.
cool. Would you look at that? Just look at it.
Here's some more pictures.
Starfish Prime.
Starfish Prime.
If someone blew up something in the
Autobots
sky
roll
and then that
out.
happened, I'd be like, fuck, we are fucked.
Yeah, it's big. That's
That's
big.
like another.
It looks like somebody tried to draw balls in the sky there.
Was
What
that the
is
thing?
this?
No, that's what is that it? Was that the thing?
I don't know.
that
That
they
looks
exploded?
like some Star Wars shit.
Yeah.
That looks
little
so
Death
fake,
Star.
whatever that last
Yeah.
picture was.
Yeah, it's gay.
Where's
I
that?
think this is fake. This is fake.
Okay.
Gay.
Like in a museum, maybe?
Yeah, it's a scale model. That looks fucking terrifying, though.
That looks super scurry.
Mm.
Hey, B Money. Welcome
That is
in.
scary. That's really scary. Look how close it is to my house.
Maybe that's
Damn.
why you have all the scary bugs.
It's fake, though. This is all fake, this part.
It is Imagination Land. Imagination.
Yeah. I'm actually over, like, here.
I wish you
Oh,
were
you're
over
Arizona?
there.
That's Arizona.
You're over there? You're in Arizona? It's okay. Okay. It's a grand conspiracy.
You need to come to Boston and not be upside down anymore.
That's Arizona. See,
Do you
we're
get dizzy?
not even that upside down. Compared to you, we're just sort of a little bit curvy.
Nothing wrong with being a little curvy.
Nothing wrong
Like,
with
you
being
know,
curvy.
We're not. Otherwise, we would be just like over there.
Exactly, Cass. Focus. If you looked
I
at the
was thinking
Gleason
about it
map, you would see
today.
how close we are.
Huh?
The Gleason map.
Oh,
forgot what
you
that
mean
is.
is that a different map projection?
The Gleason map.
Do you know this one's a fun fucking what's it called? The Gold-Peters map? Gold-Peters?
And apparently the way, the shape, the size of the continents and stuff like that is completely skewed. It's not actually what we think.
Yeah,
it is.
well, this is
100%.
supposed to be the most accurate representation of the continents, the Gold-Peters projection. And it supposedly shows the true scale of things. So here is Greenland up here, which is usually fucking the worst.
Greenland is ice and Iceland is green.
Oh, Iceland, sorry, what
It's
I
so
meant to say.
backwards. It's opposite day.
Whichever one is fucking huge, the one that is most distorted on the map. That's Iceland, right?
No, that if it's ice, it's Greenland.
It's
But if
Greenland.
it's green, it's Iceland.
Yeah, so it is Greenland. It is Greenland,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I was right the first time. So, like, yeah,
Next
that's
state.
usually the size of fucking Australia on the map, where it's actually just not. You can see here how they're actually quite comparable to Australia, America.
I believe that was done because they didn't want to be invaded, correct? They're like, we're going to name this Iceland so people think we're covered in ice and not want to come here.
Greenland's like, we're gonna get you guys. We're gonna say we're nice and green, and then you get here and fuck off.
Yeah, try again.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. It's a lot of different reasons for map. Like, different cartographers put all the different maps together. It's not usually just one guy. So it could be that.
Yeah.
I know there's like, people say, why were all of the early maps, why does Europe look so big on you? Why is it so oversized compared? Oh, well, it's just because Europe was the power center of the world. No, well, it's actually just because of the way that they made the maps first. And so they just started there first, and then the distortions weren't clear.
It also it makes you think too that the United States is one of the most powerful places on earth, and we're tiny compared to like every
Africa
other
is just
place.
huge. Africa genuinely is really big.
I mean, we're not even that whole massive land there. There's Mexico and Canada. We're only halfway in the middle. Like, it's so, I don't know. It just boggles minds. Like, it looks like on this map, you're bigger than the United States.
Yeah, I mean,
well, we're not actually. I think
No.
I think we're like 95% of the size or something.
Yeah, but it's not the size that counts. It's
Yeah.
not the size that counts. It's how you use it, right?
100%. Yes.
Yes,
Technique-
if you got a
technique
shallow
and,
cunt.
Yeah.
Not always.
Oh God, shallow cunts are sad.
Yeah, you gotta be fun.
Well, I mean, I guess if you got a small one, it's okay, I guess. But like,
Yeah.
if a guy's got a small one, it's okay. But if you got like,
Just don't be
no,
shallow.
who wants a
bitch.
cold base? That's all I'm saying. Who wants a cold base? Nobody wants a cold base.
Look at the ice
No.
wall, Gina.
Yeah, because it's an Antarctic circle.
Doesn't
Circles.
That's because of the fucking when you look. Oh my God, I'm not getting into it.
I love you. You
Let's
can't.
globe. Let's get the globe because this is flattened out. It's like the globe is squished and flattened out, right?
You gotta go to the Gleason map.
But there is
Okay, hold on.
a certain there's like a whole face of the earth that is like just water. And like I don't understand with Elon. Just why aren't we focusing on what's under the ocean and what's underneath?
Because he's concentrated
crust?
on building a fucking America party.
He wants to go home.
Oh, like a faggot.
Elon phone home. He's an alien.
Elon
He wants to go
phone
back to
home.
What is the glaze? Is
An
this
America-
it
it-
here?
That's the Gleason
would-
map. Yeah.
Oh, is this the glow? Is this the dome shit?
Is it the dome?
That's
Where it's
what
like
you see
flat.
on like the
Nope.
plane,
Oh, okay.
like the Air Force One plane, like the wall maps. This is the maps actually pilots use,
Okay.
but make
That's
it
cool.
bigger. We can
That's what
find
she
you
said.
on it.
Does that not? Why does that not let me? I did it bigger on my phone, but
All right. So where are you on this map?
What's up, Jada?
I am here upside down as usual.
Nice.
That's upside down as usual.
Even on a fucking flat Earth, I'm upside down.
Yep.
But this is why, if you look at certain things like the cables underwater that have all of our communications that go from continent to continent, this is where they run. You will never find one from whatever that one down there at the bottom is all the way to Antarctica. I mean, to
Because
not
it's
Antarctica, to
ridiculously expensive to do that when you could make it like a third of the length.
correct, because that's the correct distances.
No, Gina, to go from here around an unpopulated zone, it's the same thing as the flight paths. People say, well, why don't any flight paths go directly over Antarctica? Because you would have to fly into open ocean to achieve that. Or you could just turn around mid-flight, but why would any airline pay for that?
I'm afraid of the ocean.
The
It's
same
big.
reason why you wouldn't run a cable in that distance or direction. Because there's no one there.
Or is there? Or is
No,
there,
there
Daniel?
isn't.
Are there people there? Are there
There isn't.
beings
No, there
there
isn't.
that we
You
don't
can
know
keep
about?
going, and there eventually will be people, but you will have laid
All
10 times more cable than you needed to.
right, we can take
And it's
this
gone-
down. I want a
gone
happy
to-
cunt tonight.
Happy cunt.
So how is the sun shining there? Because I wish it was shining here.
Although someone did get arrested the other day.
Where?
Fuck. Somewhere, I don't know, he's an Asian dude, young Asian guy, and he was flying in one place, but then he altered his
Yep.
flight course halfway through just so he could fly over Antarctica. I don't know how far into the interior he made it. It's a big area, so
He's like an
I imagine he
18-year-old
would
that
have got
was
stopped.
he was like flying for his like cousin or brother or something that had
Although-
cancer, right?
Who would
Wasn't
have
that what he was
stopped
doing?
him though? Because who's going to scramble a jet that quick out there?
I mean,
Maybe. Who knows what they've got there? So
about to say, it's a lot of secretive stuff going on that way.
Mr. Scott
Dude.
Awesome says, howdy, my favorite cunt.
Mr. Scott. Oh, there's the whole fucking tab here. I never opened
Hello,
it.
duct tape. Welcome in, dear.
I just realized.
Hey, Bill,
have a-
check Sean's Discord when you get a chance, says Mr. Scott.
What about
On it.
Faggot Ray the Fly? Why is he not here?
I don't know. He got an invite.
He's in the chat.
He is.
We've already covered flat Earth. You can come now.
Yeah, you can come now, Sean.
Talking about Katie's crotch or something else?
Katie's crotch.
Yeah, in the main feed.
What?
Is it in the generics? There was somebody was posting.
I'm
Who was
afraid
it?
to look.
So, it's Alaska Thunder Thighs had posted the stop sign with Katie's crotch, and I'm like, so wait a second. So stop at Katie's crotch, or should her crotch be stopped? Is it a violent, malicious crotch? I don't know.
Oh, Katie's crotch.
Yeah, and then I am moist thickwid posted Katie's crotch apparently is a gas station. There's a random Indian fellow outside.
The kids, everyone's like, why don't you have Discord on your computer? Because my kids use my computer and will somehow figure out how to get into my Discord.
They would.
Sean is taking out a massive couch. And duct tape said, he just came. Is that okay?
I mean, as long as you got a towel.
As long as you clean up after. Unless
I
you're
don't
really
mind
tired and you just want to lie there for
You're
a few minutes.
fat. I don't care. You could be there a sticky slob before it would eventually congeal. So.
Oh, God. Jesus. Curdled. No.
Ugh.
Oh, got all chunky. Why? Why has this happened to Daniel?
Shame glaze.
Shame glaze.
Shame glaze. That's a good one. Why can't you come out? I'm glued to my couch. What? How did you get glued to your couch with some shame glaze?
It's like Soul Glow, but instead of Soul Glow, shame glaze.
Oh.
It's horrific.
So those headphones, they plug right in, huh?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. And they have just the basic glow or flashes.
I thought yours arrived already.
They have, but I need to get an adapter to do it wirelessly. Although I haven't tried. I should try it down here. But upstairs there was like this weird Wi-Fi hole. Like if I was over my computer, like even on my phone, if I wanted to like change the lights in my room, I would have to like move my phone like over here in order to do it. So when I connected the headphones wirelessly to the computer, they would only work if my head was in a certain spot.
So your head had to be in a certain spot in the Wi-Fi hole. Okay, got you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got to get your head in the right spot in the hole.
Yes, because if not, you can't come. It's silence. That's all you get is silence, and the worst thing you want is silence in that moment.
Most usually, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, have you guys ever tried liquid death?
The water?
Yeah. It's actually pretty solid. And the
Wait,
cans
is that
are pretty.
cola?
It says Killer Cola. And I will say, I as a bit of a meathead at times, I do love their marketing. It says, this ruthless can of flavored sparkling water has a twisted plan to use natural agave and exploding bubbles to murder your thirst and recycle your soul.
Well, that's
all right. I'm a fan.
Well,
it actually doesn't taste bad though, and it's got stevia as a sweetener, so you don't have to worry about the aspartame. So that's cool. This might be my switch. This might be my substitution from Pepsi Zero. And I have noticed that I don't get as bad a heartburn if I don't drink Pepsi Zero. So
I do myself last night before
soft
we left.
drinks. Carbonated drinks are fucked after you stop having them for a while, and you go to have another one after like a couple of months. It's like, oh, that's fucked. I don't
It's
want
so sweet. If we go out, which is few and far between, I'll order like a ginger ale, and I'll only get halfway through it because it's so sugary.
Well, like, and that's the carbonation actually stops. The reason they're so sugary is because when you carbonate a drink, it dulls off a lot of the sweetness of it. So they have to add a lot more sugar to it to maintain its sweetness, which is why a can of Coke has like at least 12 teaspoons of sugar in it. You wouldn't have to if it wasn't carbonated.
I haven't like willfully I haven't drank sugared soda in years, like on purpose.
You ever noticed when it goes flat, it's extra sweet? way too
It is.
sweet to tolerate
Yeah.
because the carbonation's gone. It's got the same amount of sugar. It's just
I never thought of that. So is that
Sean, I
the way
disagree.
for them to get more sugar into you is by making drinks carbonated?
Maybe.
I don't think it's. I mean, you could look at it. I don't know. I think it's just a byproduct of it not being sweet enough, and the sugar providers are just like, well, that works for me.
Yeah,
Well, the high fructose corn syrup too. You got to look at that. It's not just regular like cane sugar.
Yeah.
It's high fructose corn syrup, which is screwing
That's
up our
exactly
genetic
right.
material in general. So.
Yeah, they could use stevia and shit, like you said.
which is what's in this liquid death stevia.
They don't do that, and I don't know. I'm sure there's issues with stevia as well.
Maybe, probably.
I bet there's nowhere near as many issues with it as there are like saccharins and aspartames or whatever it is that other shit they use.
This is aggressive. It says recycle or die.
What is it in the fucking Pepsi, Diet Pepsis you drink? Aspartame?
Aspartame. It used to be sucralose though. There for a second, Pepsi Zero or Pepsi Max is what it was for a second, and it had more caffeine in it. They switched from aspartame to sucralose, and I actually
do they not
like
call
that
it Pepsi
better.
Max anymore?
They know it's Pepsi Zero. It used to be, I think at one point it was Pepsi One, but it's the one. Yeah, it's Pepsi Zero right now. It's a black can, so yeah, that's what I drink a lot of. But I also from the fountain, I drink Coke Zero from a fountain because they don't have Pepsi Zero, so I drink Coke Zero. So the lesser of the colas.
The lesser of the colas.
Yeah,
talking about fountain.
The fountain drinks.
Soda fountain.
So like from like at the gas station where you go and you press the little thing and it sprays out. You get the big cup.
Oh,
like the fountain drinks.
Machines. We call that a drink. I guess.
What do you call it there?
For us, the fountain has to sprout upwards.
No, what do you call yours?
A drink machine.
Drink machine.
Machine.
Yeah.
I mean, that is exactly what it is. A drink machine.
It's true, but it's
very generic and kind of. But
I understand what you're saying because a fountain
is even more generic. That could be in a park.
Yeah, but a fountain could be glamorous and glorious. Just drink machine. That's basic. That's basic bit.
It's glorious to drink just like you fucking gassy sugar.
Gassy sugar?
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to call it from now on.
There's no sugar in this one. Diet. Coke Zero.
How many carbs are in your Death Cola?
Death Cola. Okay, so there are a few carbs. There are 10 calories. Carbs, only 2 grams. So 1%. Sugars, 2 grams. Included 2 grams added sugars, 4%. So total carbs, 2 grams. No, it's not bad at all. Like for a flavored water, this is pretty solid. And it doesn't have the caffeine, which is good. And it actually like hydrates you. From what I've experienced, I drank one of these after working on working on ripping the back porch off, and I didn't want to I felt quenched afterwards. So that was kind of nice.
Quenched. I haven't heard that word in a long time. Quenched.
It's a good word. I've got the best words. They're awesome. Nobody has words like I've got.
Oh, look, it's a J.
Hello.
Oh, hi,
hello. I'm just trying to get through all the different advertisements that keep coming up here.
Look at my.
There we go. Now I can see all you beautiful people. Sweet.
How was your dinner?
Good to see you. Oh, fabulous. God.
When is the wife coming home and the other ones?
A week. They come back there in Edmonton right now. So they just got in about probably an hour ago into Edmonton. And then from there, they're coming back down through Calgary, seeing the rest of the family, and then back over. So yeah, probably next Thursday, Friday. Mm-hmm. Yeah. My boss has tried that stuff. That is good stuff according to him. He enjoys it. He enjoys it. And I was listening before I jumped in. Yeah, that aspartame is not good. My ex-girlfriend, my first girlfriend, she would always like chew gum but not actually eat at work, and all the aspartame, she got major migraines. As soon as we took her off of it, boom, migraines were gone.
So my son's a diabetic. When he was first diagnosed, we had a nutritionist for a while, and she said never do diet anything. The only
No.
thing
Yes,
he
they-
suggested to do diet is maple syrup, only because they don't add any like sugar substitutes. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
more diluted down.
Yeah.
But
So-
other than that, and then if you look at some of them, like some of like the candies, it'll tell you
Yes.
not to eat
Higher.
more than a serving size of the diet candy because it it acts as
They-
a
Yeah.
laxative.
Yeah, literally. Well,
Totally.
and aspartame will too, but like there's some of the whenever I got diagnosed with the type 2 6 years ago, or whatever, the one of the things you had to be careful of, because it'll say no sugar for these like
Nice.
baked goods and stuff like that, or the candies.
Right.
And what it is it
Yep.
actually has higher carbs than a regular sugar sweet thing, because they use like an alcohol, or like an ethyl alcohol or something like that.
Yep,
I can't remember
sugar
what it is, but it's one
alcohol.
of the it's one of the
Mhm.
alcohols, and that actually has more carbs. But you got a bunch of people that aren't actually looking at their labels and actually reading through the labels. I'll never forget the first time I went out to eat at Olive Garden, and I was actually trying to stay within my carb limits for the meal. I was such a grumpy little fucker, because I'm like, I can't eat. I looked at Lady Dozer. I said, I can't eat a fucking thing. We might as well leave. I can't eat shit. Like,
Yep.
this sucks.
So
I ended up finding an appetizer that's like a flatbread, and that was my meal. So I was like,
Mhm.
whatever, I can make this work.
So fun
So-
fact, Paul's a type 1, so he needs insulin no matter what he eats.
Yeah.
But we don't count sugars. We count carbs because your body literally cannot define what you're eating. So if it's 14 sugars and 14 carbs, your body, it doesn't matter. Carbs eventually turn into sugar. So we only
Mhm.
calculate carb counts. So when we go
Yeah.
out and go to a restaurant, we ask for the carb counts,
Yes.
not the sugar counts, because carbs all
Exactly.
eventually turn into sugar.
Sugar. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
sugars. Yeah, your body
I
has
heard
to
of one
convert it.
lady.
Yep.
I heard of one lady who was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis,
Mhm.
which is degenerative, and there's no real. I don't think there's a cure for it. So she was basically, and she was told this is early onset, so degenerative and all, it's going to get
Mhm.
worse. You kind of want to get your things in order. So she sold her house and went around the world and all this shit, only to come back after having sold up and given up her life in order for it to end, to find out that it was a total misdiagnosis. She was just addicted to drinking Diet Cokes. I think it was saccharin poisoning or something like that.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
yeah.
And she fucking ended up not having it, which was obviously a good thing, but she'd already sold everything.
Yeah, well,
A
And
uh,
give it
blessing
up
in
her li-
disguise. Is that what they call that?
So the
that
MS
minimal-
went
she
away.
can
Well,
live as
this
a minimalist
diagnosis
now.
was bad, obviously, not a very good, thorough diagnosis. I don't know how this went, and this could be fucking totally debunked. Maybe it is,
Yikes.
but
I think that would be a malpractice lawsuit.
Right?
Yeah.
well,
yeah.
no, because there's no harm done.
So I
Financial
guess I would look at whoever
harm,
gave
right?
her
Right.
who gave her
Loss of
the
income.
advice. If she had an attorney or something, they gave her the advice, but then they could shoot back. Well, hey, we were under the impression by a doctor, a licensed professional, that you were going to be dying. So our
Yeah, but
advice
that
was
doesn't
correct.
mean she should have sold everything and made the decision to
No.
travel, and
That
which was
was-
the real grievance here. She would have lost. She would
Yeah.
lose. She would not. be
Yeah,
able to win.
probably. It depends, I guess. Depends on how good a lawyer you got. But I mean,
if they
malpractice
had
insurance is a
inflicted
thing.
some kind of iatrogenic harm on her.
Mhm.
It depends. Maybe they had her on all sorts of horrendous medications so that she could get on that.
There you
front.
Yeah.
go.
Mm.
But
There you
but
go.
like in terms
Cocktail of drugs going through your body. Try
yeah, but
working
then
with
even
that.
still, she would have to prove that
It was malicious.
The intent to
Mhm.
do that
Yeah.
probably not there. So then
Yeah.
they would have to prove that there was actual real harm caused from
Yeah.
taking the medications, which probably isn't
Right.
there either.
No,
So
it wouldn't be.
That would be an interesting case. I would have to do a little bit of studying into case law on that.
it's
That's
probably
a cool.
fake now that I say it out loud because it just sounds
It
so
may be.
ridiculous. But so
Are
many
you talking
things
out your
are
ass,
weird.
Daniel? Are you talking out your
Huh?
ass, Daniel?
I mean, when do I
It's
talk
starfish
in my ass?
talking.
I
It's
don't
the
talk
starfish
into my
talking.
ass, so it's always out. It's always coming out of it.
It's always coming
Operation
out.
Starfish. And remember, the state owns the hospitals in Australia, right? Question mark, question mark.
Mm.
Are they actually state ran or
I don't
ran
think
by
that's
the actual
true.
cities?
No, we have private hospitals. Yeah, we have state-owned hospitals, but they are private ones as well. I think they do outnumber the private hospitals. I'm pretty sure by quite a lot. But there is private hospitals. Like Fiona
Gotcha.
Stanley is one of them.
Okay. Now, like, do you guys pay a certain amount off of paychecks, like what here in China? Like they take
China.
they take a section like for your health stuff. So we really don't have free healthcare. We actually have to pay for it just in
Yeah,
an
we
extra.
pay for it with our Medicare levy,
Yeah, Medicare. I get you.
which is you can't get away from that if you
No.
you pay that regardless. And if you're older than 31,
Yeah.
every year after 31, you have to pay a higher and higher levy if you don't take out private health insurance on top of that to supplement it, which wasn't always the case. They made this a thing.
That's fucked.
Is work like employer insurance a really big thing in Australia or other countries, or is that a uniquely American thing? To get a job with good insurance benefits, is that like a uniquely American thing?
That's an American thing.
It is.
Yeah.
Huh. That's kind of fun.
We don't. There's no such thing here. There's no need for it. Where everyone's insured either by default through the government structure or through their own private health or other insurances. There's no need or requirement for the employer to take care of that. In fact, I feel that's one of the biggest things that turns me off about going to live in the United States. So be like, I would not want to be dependent on my employer for that sort of shit. No way.
No.
First of all,
not at all.
And then if you leave the job, they send you this packet in the mail, which is just a fucking
Cobra
joke.
insurance.
It's the Cobra, and it's like this. If you pay for the insurance package that you had instead of your employer, it's this insane amount that apparently your employer was covering half of it, and you're covering half of it. And our whole insurance system here is a fucking racket.
Yeah,
I have this opinion. Maybe I'm naive, but I've talked to people in insurance and they've not given me a good answer. But I have this naive perspective that if you pay for, I don't pay for 80% of a sandwich. Why am I paying for 80% of my fucking healthcare coverage? If I'm paying premiums, and I have been since I've been an adult and had a job that provided insurance, I've been paying through my out of my paychecks for 15. Actually, well, wait. I got insurance when I was 18, so almost 20 years. I should never see a fucking medical bill because the provider got thousands of dollars from the insurance provider. Why am I getting hit with $1,000 bill here or a $500 bill there or a $1,000 bill there that I can't cover until I get freaking white trash rich in March anyways? So it's like, it makes no fucking sense to
always ask for an itemized bill because they want to charge you $1,200 for fucking Tylenol. And generally when you ask for an itemized bill, they'll cut out a lot of that stupid nonsense, like $15 for a Band-Aid, $70 for a Tylenol. They'll take in that shit adds up.
And here's the problem too. It depends on where you go. I get my labs done every 6 months or once a year now. It was every 6 months. And I was going to the hospital close to me. And I didn't know that if I wasn't going to a lab, that the costs were hospital costs. For them to stick a damn needle in my arm and draw a couple vials of blood and do the test there at the lab. It ended up being $700 each time I went. I didn't know until I had racked up $2,100 to the fucking hospital. And if I would have just gone to the lab, an hour away, it would have saved me, $2,000. It's like,
easily.
What? Fuck me, right? Like,
what about your in retirement? Like your what is it? Fucking was it Roth IRA and fucking 401ks? Who take you? Are they all? Are they 100% contributed by yourself?
I am not 100% on my employer's retirement package. I need to get more well versed in that, to be honest with you. But I know, like if you're talking about the government one, like Social Security, I don't expect. I'm 34, and I honestly don't expect that there's going to be anything for me when I get to 65. I don't expect.
We call it superannuation. Is our retirement savings fund here?
And ours is Social Security.
It's enforced that your employer. And this is where it gets a little bit socialist, but this sort of works.
I just read this thing. I'm sorry.
Your employer by law has to, even if you're just a contractor, has to pay. I think at the moment it's 11%. It's going up to 15% on top of your salary. That's not from your salary. On top of your salary, whatever is your quoted your wages. they
Mhm.
have to pay 15% or between 10 and 15% more on top of that into your retirement fund. And you don't have to pay anything at all.
Okay.
You can do an additional withholding to add to based like different. You can do for
You can do
taxes.
that here too, and the government will
do,
match it or something like that.
So we don't. Well, there is one with our retirement that the government or the employer will match up to a certain amount, but then after that they won't. But there's a
Yes.
certain amount. I need to talk to my benefits specialist and figure out exactly, the specifics. I need to actually sit down with her and talk through it and get a little bit more well versed on it because I'm 34, but 20, 30 years. It's gonna go by quicker than you think. So,
but your retirement
does
fund does your employer take care of that then, or is it
a certain amount? It's not going to be something that I would necessarily be comfortable. That's why a lot of people that are quote unquote retired in the United States, you see them getting a side job, like working, working at Walmart.
I mean, it's really just a way of semantics because here they call you. Obviously, they'll say, "Oh, what's your base salary?" and then your total remuneration. With total remuneration is basically what does it cost the employer, and the base salary is what you end up with before tax.
Yeah. What's up, Mermaid Messiah?
That would be Daniel.
Bill has the kitty ears on, Mr. Bill Dozer. We have the hungry shoeless cunt. He's usually on Sean's show with us, and Hot Wax, Mr. J.
Howdy.
Mr. J.
Clearly
Mr.
shoeless.
And I'm hungry.
Shoeless, and
he's hungry.
Yeah, he can't even afford to turn his lights on. Yeah, chips and gravy and a very small coffee.
No, I can't even get those. I've only got $8 for the next 2 days.
Oh,
That sucks.
And there,
That sucks, bro.
I did some door dashing so we could have a little extra for fireworks. I got $40 worth of fireworks to shoot off at the house, and then my brother, who is a nurse and makes bank, he does well for himself. He spent $300 on fireworks this year, and but it was pretty cool. Not gonna lie. And we also shot guns. We practiced with our tools because you got to get practiced with the tools, and just working on like drawing and in actual like self-defense situation. And I had pulled McGroin on my show last night. Ended up getting in my Discord and just provided a wall of information because he's done firearms instructor training for 20 years, and he had a really, really great tip because I was doing practice draws because I have a Bravo belt with my That's right. Missouri fireworks are better than Nebraska fireworks. I agree. But I've got a Bravo belt that's under the shirt, right? And I got my extra mag and I got my gun, and it's got a little strap over it that clips on. And so I was practicing actual, you're in a self-defense situation, you pull your shirt up, ways to do it. You can take your free hand, you can take your other hand grab up. And he had a really, really simple but smart tip of putting your thumb up underneath your shirt and using that as the anvil kind of, or not the anvil, but the lever, fulcrum. Physics shit. But just to use your thumb to hook up underneath your shirt, and then that way your fingers are free to undo the clip and then grab a hold of your gun and pull out. That way you're not bunched up with your shirt. I'm just like, that was such a good tip. But yes, we shot guns and we blew shit up and we drove a 4-wheeler around.
I didn't see any fireworks.
You didn't see any?
No, my kids aren't a huge fan.
You don't have neighbors that spend a lot of money on that stuff?
In Massachusetts. No.
Rural Southeast Missouri, it was we had 3 or 4 neighbors that we just stood out on our front porch and we sat there and watched, and we have one that is practically professional because he had scenes. You know how they'll set up the fireworks shows in different scenes. That's what this guy had done in his backyard, and we got a hell of a show from just our front porch. So we
used to, when I was growing up, and probably till about 5-10 years ago, my stepfather's one of his friends used to light them off on one of the lakes down the road. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you all right, buddy?
Yeah, I just got a real fucking sharp fucking hanging across my chest.
Do you need a sharp punch to the chest?
You need water.
He needs food.
You need food and water.
I got
and
cordial.
He used to light them off same thing, better than the town fireworks. They used to shut him down consistently, until like the last 10 years. They would just stop by, check out what he had lined up, and then walk away because they knew he knew what he was doing.
That's cool. That's cool. They eventually stopped being dicks.
Yeah.
It's America. Don't you
They
rain on
knew
someone's
he was-
America.
No matter how many, this is what he would do. People would come and donate items, and they would have like a raffle.
Mhm.
So even though they would give him fines, he would have the money in 2 days to pay for the fines because people in the town would just donate and pay them off. So they finally were like, well, he's doing it safely. No one's getting hurt.
Mhm.
Everyone's roped off the appropriate amount of feet.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
Does
that's the
everyone
right
want to
approach.
see?
Yeah, he does
Gina
need to
in a
go to the
past life?
hospital. Huh?
Does everyone want to see my thumbnail of Gina in the past life?
Yeah.
I've got,
In the past life. Okay.
yeah. Go on, bring it up, Gina. This is Gina in the past life. This is my.
That's Diane Riggs.
It's Diana Riggs.
That's not a face layover. That's not my face on another person. That's what
It's
she
an
looks like.
actual person.
Isn't that
also-
crazy?
Yeah,
That's
this is-
crazy.
But like,
I thought you were talking about the pigeon.
That's what I thought too.
My monocle.
With a
I added
monocle.
the pigeon.
Was it?
like-
Oh, you mean her? Oh, okay.
Wait, how do I need to change this. Wait, Gina. I gotta.
Now wherever I go, I'll show up in chats, and people are like, "It's Gina with the hard R."
Gina with a hard R. So here is. I'm creating another one.
Like,
at the
damn.
moment. So this is my other one I'm building. There's Gina, Hada, and that's John Steed, her trusty associate. This is
John
from the
Steed.
Avengers. I'll show you the Avengers in 1960s. This is so great. This just sort of show you this quickly little intro.
I love old movies and shows
Oh,
like
yeah.
This
this.
is so fun. I've been watching this all night. This is
No.
so
I remember
fun.
this.
All the fight scenes are like
That looks
be
like
honest,
me.
it's so janky. This is so you. Dun, 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 dun. Like the villains are so kooky and silly.
Champagan.
Champagan, the Avengers.
It was like the comic book Avengers.
I don't
don't
know.
think
I
so.
was never a comic book guy, but like they look at
It's a nice
how
end
kooky
table.
they are and fun. These two are just, I love them. They're the best. But shit, fuck that.
It really looks like,
Okay, that angle really, yeah, I could see it with that,
that
angle
did.
for sure.
right?
Yeah,
It's almost
that
like,
angle got it.
oh, you did a great
there
job with the
too.
layover on this, but it's not that. That's not me.
Look, that is you.
Oh my god, that's creepy, eh?
That's you. And I fucking this came to me because you did your hair up like that the other day.
Even
I'm
her
like, holy shit,
cheekbones.
you look like Diana Rigg. And then
Wait,
I look
wait,
her
wait.
up and like, oh, you actually really do.
Now, her jaw's a
Cheekbones, the
little bit
whole
more.
thing.
Her jaw's a little more boxy at the bottom. But
Go
yeah,
back,
Turn.
like 5 seconds.
I don't know if it'll. Oh yeah,
the
that's
peeking
exactly
around
right.
thing. That angle really, I could see it with that one for sure.
Okay, get ready to pause. Oh, you
Right.
got it at the same spot.
Yeah, it was right after this, I think, wasn't it?
It's
No,
so
maybe it's before.
wild because I look at her and I'm like, holy shit.
I think I went too far.
Watch
It's
her
the one where
quickly.
she's peeking around.
He's
and
great
kinda
too.
looking down.
He's so cool.
This one here, this one right there. When she peeked around, I'm like, yep, that looks like,
that's Gina with
like that one, like that one.
That
I can
is
see it right there.
So wild.
Yep.
So I was thinking, I've downloaded like fucking.
You have
Two
Diana
seasons
Riggs
of
all
it.
over your computer.
Huh?
You have Diana Rigg all over your computer.
She's all over my, she's beautiful. Honestly, she is. I've got 2 seasons of this now. We could do like a little review one time.
Yeah,
You
we
think
could
on
watch
Rumble?
one.
It'd have to be on Rumble because YouTube
Yeah.
won't let it.
You choose gay.
Mhm.
Yes, it
There
is.
you go.
I probably already fucked you with this. On
Oh, it
YouTube.
doesn't.
Well,
I don't do anything.
we don't-
My YouTube is there. I never have anybody watching there.
Oh, okay.
I stopped streaming there because I was just like, you know what? If they don't want my content there, fine. I
Exactly.
won't put my live streams there. I still need to start doing clips, maybe, but it's like, you know what? YouTube, you can go screw yourself. I'll do my little
Yeah, I
shorts
mean,
every
just
now and
use it
then.
to farm
Yep.
new recruits
Yeah.
to Rumble, basically.
Yeah. I mean, I probably should. I don't know. I got one person over, Trader Todd. He came over from YouTube finally because I told him, I'm like, hey man,
seems to be growing way quicker than YouTube ever did now. Like it,
I saw
like
an ad.
I never used to pick up subs on Rumble. Now it happens just rapidly, even without putting shit up.
Yep.
I am 9 away from 300 subscribers on
Oh, really?
Rumble. And
That's
YouTube,
great.
I'm sitting pretty at 43, and I started the channel at the same exact time.
Yep. I remember that.
Yep. I actually started my YouTube before. Wait, did I start my YouTube before Rumble? But I didn't put content. I started putting content out at the same time with standalone videos. But I'm at 55 subscribers on YouTube now. But I'm so freaking close to 1,000 on Rumble. I'm at like 23.
So amazing.
That's awesome,
23 more
Hey,
followers, and it's gonna
drop
be
your
1,000.
stuff, everybody. Drop your, you know me. Drop your links in the chat. I am 9 away from 300. Bill is so close to 1,000. Jay, I don't know what you're doing down there. And the shoeless Conti is so close to 100.
Yeah, I had like fucking fuck all before.
I'm like what
now
you
I've
have
got, like,
on.
a lot.
And Sean's 50 away from 700.
Well, that cunt, we won't talk about him because he's not here.
Yeah, fucker.
Yeah, fucker.
Fucker.
He
What
can
is he not
type,
doing here?
can carry a couch, but he can't be on the camera.
Well, he's gonna have to jump on because I can't stay on very long there.
Well, you know my
fading today.
channel.
Yeah.
I
know.
I don't play too long over here.
No, that's right.
Mom's Mystery and Mayhem. Hold on,
My
I'm
ex,
putting
my
it
ex
in.
finally is staying over 3,900. It does this weird thing where I'll gain followers on X. I'll gain like 15 and then I'll drop off like 20, and then I'll gain
It's
like
the
15 and
bots.
drop off 20. I don't know
They
what if
do
it's
like
the
a-
bots. It must be bot purging. But I'm at 3,903, and I've been there for like a day or so. So I think I'm
I got
finally
something
past
funny.
3,900 on X.
I am on X. And what do I even have on X?
I put it in the
Where do I
chat.
see it? Oh, home. Oh, me. I have 1,879 followers on X.
I got third rate by sharing his link. He heard me. You can type that, but you can't fucking be on the camera, can't.
Right?
Hot Wax is fading, he said, but he needs to get that channel up and running. Did you talk to Darnell today?
No, I have not talked to Darnell yet. He hasn't reached out yet, and I've been too preoccupied today trying to catch up on sleep. And actually, if not, I'm not going to function next week. This weekend was way too late.
Bachelor life isn't what you expected it to be, is it?
Oh, I miss those days, but yeah, no, I'm not 30 anymore. I'm 50. Catching.
Isn't 50 like the new 30?
Some
hope
days
so.
I feel like
Say
it.
yes, because I'm
Lately.
depressed otherwise.
The hangaranging is coming, Jason.
I know. I can hear it.
What was that word again,
I'm
Gina?
waiting.
Hangaranging?
Harangue.
How did that go?
Harangue. I like harangarang. It's it was more
sounds like
Captain Hook, you know?
Yeah, like bangarang.
That's what I was going
Rubio,
for. I know
Rubio,
it's haranguing.
Rubio.
I used haranguing the other day, and my daughter stopped and looked at me and was like, "Huh? What
That's a
did
word
you
I haven't
just
used
say?"
in a long time.
Haranguing? Yeah, but it's funner just to say it the other way.
Hangaranging? I mean, yeah.
Hangaranging.
It is. More character.
Yeah, you're just hangaranging around. Don't hangaranging me.
I'm scared to use my colored lights.
You're afraid of the top? Did they even
fucking racist?
Did they ever email you back?
Not yet, but it's only Sunday there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Sunday here.
So maybe tomorrow. They're Chinese cunts, but I'm pretty sure the people that actually deal with people are in America. Funny enough.
Yeah. So, Gina, what plans do you have for your birthday? Like outside of streaming, like what plans do you have for your actual birthday with family and such? Anything?
No.
No, no.
We
My
are her
the kids
family,
have-
Jay.
Mom, who?
You're
No.
only
I am her
mom
husband.
when
Sean
they
is
need
in
you.
It's even to the point where my husband was like, "Hey, go buy yourself something." I'm like, "That's not what I want." He was like, "Just go buy yourself something. I don't know what to get you." I was like, "What do you mean you don't know? I'm not that hard. I'm very simple to please."
Just
Right?
ask. Just
I'm
ask.
like, just surprise me with anything.
I mean, flowers. I mean, I don't know if you're a big flower person, but flowers is always a good go-to.
Yeah.
Or a spa
Especially
date.
for Mother's Day, I had to buy my own flowers on Mother's Day.
No, that's not good.
I know.
You can't do that.
Fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Wait, you buy your own flower? Why would you just like not? I mean, fucking flowers are the biggest waste of money, right? You go and buy it to a florist, and it's
So
like,
I'd
how
rather
much is it?
plants, but I also have. Well, I have my plant down here,
If
but
someone gave me money and said buy yourself some flowers, I would buy drugs or something with it.
Flower, different kind of flower.
Yeah. I'm
smokable
not gonna waste this money.
Victoria's
Nothing
Secret
to do
bras
with
is
it.
what my sis Gina needs.
That depends. I mean, sometimes
Cassie,
Victoria's
I need a
Secret.
Cassie headlock. Gina needs no bra. No, Gina needs a bra.
I was about to say sometimes Victoria's Secret doesn't have the right equipment for some
No.
ladies. I don't know. Sometimes you got to go to different options. For
Yeah.
different sizes, if you know what I mean.
Oh, do you
My
know what I
guess it's
Venmo
special
is right above Bill Dozer's head. You can just take a picture of the Venmo and.
Am I pointing to the right way?
Do you have that in your
I
No,
think
the other way.
Maybe
The other corner.
the
Other
other corner.
Right
There you
Do you
go.
have that in your OBS virtual cam, Bill?
What?
Your fucking Venmo thing.
Aw,
virtual
thanks,
camera.
mermaid.
I don't
Listen,
think
if
you
I could
have
go braless all the time, I totally would. Welcome in, Nate. If you come to Canada, I'll buy you a nice bra.
Fuck off! Come on, camera, and say it. She's my wife, not yours. Fight me. boy.
Fight me.
No, I found out that if you have a local subscriber, their payments just go straight to your Stripe account, whatever you've got bank attached to that. It will just, so if you get paid, like if you've got one subscriber paying $5 a month, you'll get paid $5 every month. You don't. There's no cash. There's no minimum cash out.
Interesting.
So
I
if
have a few
someone
songs,
goes, if you get one
mermaid.
subscriber there, it's not locked up there. You know what I mean? You don't
You know
have
what
to
I
get
mean?
10,000 subscribers to get a payout.
I don't even know what locals is. I don't even think I have locals, do I?
You do by default, don't you?
I have no
For having
clue.
Rumble.
If you have Rumble, then I think you should automatically have the locals, if I'm not mistaken. Now
It
I
was a
think.
company that existed, but have you heard of a guy named Dave Rubin?
Shit.
It's
No.
a fucking.
No.
Well,
I
don't worry
agree.
about it then. There's a guy
He's
named
a
Dave,
cunt.
and he's not worth looking up.
Oh, Dave Rubin. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I know.
He was this leftist fucking socialist cunt that was worked for the Young Turks back in the day, and then pretended to turn conservative. Calls himself classic liberal. Classic. What does he call him? Classic.
I'm a
liberal.
classical liberal.
Oh no! Shut up! You're just a fag who buys babies. But
We don't know, Nate. Sean is, I guess, drowning in trash, I think was his
He's
excuse.
drowning in some type of moist liquid, most likely.
he decided that he wanted to join the culture war and create something that would be worth anything. He failed, by the way. He thought, well, I'm the creator of this tech company called Locals, which was supposed to be like the non-woke version of Patreon.
Yep.
But it's full of all these weird restrictions and shit, and I don't think it was viable to run as a company anymore. And so Rumble purchased it. And so instead of just dissolving it and turning it into, or converting it into what is the Rumble Premium offering, They've just got 2 premium offerings now, and there's just this fucking
Well-
annoying shit that they need to dissolve that no one
Wait-
uses.
Well, when you subscribe over there
right.
in locals, if you subscribe in locals, you get the same benefits of being a Rumble subscriber. So when you
Yeah,
do it
but-
through Rumble, you get the name lit up and you get the access to the subscriber only.
You do, but like, why would you not just be a Rumble subscriber? There's no point to having it there. Like, you don't get anything.
Locals.
Like,
The
Local-
perks to locals is being in the live chat and being able to post in the community within the different communities. So like Viva Barnes and like Ricada Law, they have some huge communities there.
Yeah,
where
they
people
do.
post things
Yeah.
that they find
Oh, yeah.
interesting and they participate in the
they're
live
the only
chats.
2 people.
There's Russell Brand has a big one. I think the
3
Quartering has a
people.
decent one. The Following Pro, Good Logic, he's got a solid one. I'm not in. I only pay for.
I
Ricada-
just
I think
think that
Ricada's,
this could all be
but-
within the. I don't understand.
It could. You're right. They should cannibalize locals and then put that structure, that type of community thing inside of the app, Rumble
Yes,
app. But that is a
100%.
big
Yeah.
ask for Rumble right now, and I would rather they get their base software fixed first before they do that shit. Like I
mean,
agree.
even simple things like
hold
in
on,
the app,
hold
being
on.
able
They've
to
got-
click on somebody's name
typically
and
they've-
tag them in the chat.
But hold on, there's no before doing that. They're already doing that shit because they own it and they already have to dedicate resources to running it.
It's still separate,
And
though.
it's useless. So they could either like cut that
Yeah.
team off and dedicate them
Mhm.
to whatever they're doing now, which would expedite the things that we want them to do.
Right.
Or they can continue wasting resources keeping this thing alive that no one needs to be alive.
Well,
I feel ya.
they've come
I feel
leaps
ya.
and bounds in the last, let's say, a year, 2 years. They've come
And
leaps
Rumble's
and bounds
not
from
doing
when they first
anything
started.
I would even say the
Rumble-
last 3 or 4 months I've seen
Yeah.
it
On what? On what?
on Rumble.
Rumble.
Like what?
Yeah.
And
Well, hell,
just
there's
their latency is a little better.
yeah, and they have worked on Studio a little bit, and they've made it. They still have the audio compression issue, but they did do. They got the
haven't
direct
made any
RTMP thing.
meaningful changes to the studio. Like they made it so you can click on a comment, but these are cosmetic. Nothing. And in terms of the user experience, it's garbage. It's not worth picking up.
I don't know. It works for me. I use the
I have
Studio
to pay
browser.
now StreamYard if I want to continue doing a show. I can't keep using Rumble. Like it's done.
No,
It's gone.
Have you tried the direct RTMP using another streaming software so you can do
Yeah,
a direct?
it's literally
RTMP?
all of the limit. It's the lack of capability that just isn't there.
Yeah.
It's not even the way. It's not even it that it runs bad, which it does run bad. It's also that it's just designed bad.
From what I use it for, I use Studio through browser, so I don't use a direct RTMP or anything. I use the base Rumble Studio.rumble.com software, and I've been using that for 134 streams. And I mean, about the 2 hour mark, you'll get the camera. The camera will drop off, and then I mean, I can pull up the chats, and I've got a bunch of sounds in the little soundboard.
You go studio.rumble.com. You mean is that what you're using?
Yeah, that's what I use to
Yeah,
stream.
that's what I'm talking about as well.
Yeah. I mean, it does what I need it to do, but I'm not doing I'm not doing some like heavy pulls with like gaming or anything like that.
Neither.
If I was doing a
just
gaming
would
stream,
like
it probably
not-
would suck.
I'd just like to be able to maybe not be in very, very rigid fixed positions on the screen and not
I feel
be able
that.
to move that.
Yep.
You know, I'd like to be able to. It's so many things.
Float, yeah.
It's like, why
Yeah.
did you design it that
'Cause-
way when you actually had to commit time to put code into that? It's not that you
Mhm.
didn't implement something. It's that,
Yeah.
well, there is that you didn't implement something, but there's also the things you did implement, you did really badly, like deliberately the wrong way. I don't understand the thinking behind this.
Now, with the direct RTMP, though, you're using another streaming software like OBS or Meld or StreamYard. So with the direct RTMP, you're not hindered by all the bullcrap from Rumble Studios based software. You're still able to use like StreamYard.
OBS, you can't. There's no chat. There's no guest client with OBS. You have to pay to have a guest, unless you use Discord, which I haven't done for various reasons. I don't even know why at this point, but like I might try that next. Because
I will be using that little room and see if that works. Like, are we going to take that channel and then dump it into
OBS
Studio? Oh, well, yeah, but I tried to dump it into OBS and it wouldn't even allow me to do it on mine.
Oh yeah, with whatever. Like so, you can't.
I tried to dump it in and it wouldn't do it. So that's why I was thinking, like, am I going to just dump that into Studio and broadcast it that way, or? I have to be able to go out and Rumble.
Oh, you mean
Sorry?
YouTube, Rumble Studio? Yeah,
Rumble
I guess
Studio,
you
yeah.
could do it that way.
Because I tried OBS there, and
no,
it's like
you can't. You have to because
you got to pay for it to get the code because they don't recognize it on StreamYard.
yeah. Hold on, no, but there's hold on. What are you saying? Why couldn't you do it with OBS? Because you couldn't.
It wouldn't
RTMP
recognize.
into Rumble.
Yeah, it
There's a
wouldn't.
plugin you need to install.
Okay, well maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, but there's a plugin that you need to install, which I have, and I
Okay.
can give it to you, and then you can put in a custom RTMP
Okay,
into
well,
OBS.
that'll work.
Because there's
that'll
nowhere
work.
you can plug that information into a Discord directly.
That's
No.
what Junior
Discord will
does. Junior
act as the
does.
chat client, and then
Junior
you bring
does
that.
OBS Studio to Rumble Studio /direct RTMP.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then so you
A lot
go
of
from
people do
Discord, OBS to Rumble Studio.
So, yeah, Discord to OBS Rumble. Okay, yeah, I got it.
Or you could, or you could,
Just skip OBS
you
and
could
just
do
go right on.
it. You could do it that way, or you could use the plugin I'm talking about. So if you go
Okay.
from OBS and then you use the
I'm not-
OBS
no,
becomes a virtual camera, and then that becomes your camera that you put
Okay.
into Rumble, and that's how you do that way. But if you
Okay,
wanted
well-
to say do it across no, you could still feed it out to multiple destinations that way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can.
you're right.
Wow,
You don't
I'm gonna
need
need a
to
crash
plug in.
course on this there because like you lost me on 14 connections.
Yeah,
later.
it's all right. I just had to figure out that
Hey,
you don't even need a plugin. You don't need the plugin. Whoever put that comment up is correct. Who was
that's a
that?
question for you there.
Disciple, junior disciple.
Yeah. Is there any Linux
Linux?
version of Meld?
I don't know on that. I know just a little bit about Meld because I saw there was a kerfuffle there with OBS being shitheads about Rumble. So people are
What
like,
is
"Hey, try
Meld?
Meld."
It's an alternate version of OBS.
I don't know. It's apparently another version of like a streaming software.
Someone forked OBS because OBS is open broadcast, it's open source.
Yeah, but another thing with like locals, people like posting things that like I had somebody post in my locals that like was it Deluxe Knight? He had this 12-foot flagpole that he put in his truck. You remember he shared that big old diesel? I think he has a flagpole that he's that wasn't his no. He doesn't have the flagpole in his flatbed, but he's got the flagpole in one of his other diesel big old trucks. He's got a big American flag. So like people like to post things they find interesting or show links and stuff like that in locals. So it's like kind of like Discord, honestly. Locals is like Discord. It's just less UI friendly, to be honest.
I've never heard of this Meld. Meldstudio.co.
Yeah.
Meld
and there
Studio,
is it does work with the direct RTMP from Rumble, from what I understand. At least they started talking about it. So I think
there's got a custom RTMP option here in the screenshot. And it's free. It's open source, presumably, so it's never going to be charged. You're not going to pay any. I'm downloading it right now.
There you go.
Okay, MELD
studio.co. I mean, I haven't used this yet, so I'll.
Yeah, me either. Honestly, I just
like a fork of OBS.
Yeah, yeah. It's another streaming software, but.
And Locals doesn't have mods trying to get kids to give them picks.
in Discord. Oh, God.
Neuro said Locals is the best. I'm crushed.
Neuro loves it. And I think there's Locals has promise if they would just either I think if Rumble cannibalized the side thing, going to another thing outside of Rumble, I think is what kills Locals right now. If you absorbed the idea of Locals and had a separate tab within Rumble to be like, that's where your community tab is, and you had a community tab where your community subscribe like the premium subscription or whatever, or is a subscriber, and then that you can click that community tab, and that's where your local stuff is, with a clean up the look of it, because it's I don't like it. It's just not as flowy as it should be.
It's horrible.
But if they did that, if they took the idea of Locals, cannibalized it, and then like repurposed it, like Majin Buu absorbing another Z fighter, and like made it into something extra. Yes, I just did a DBZ reference. Go fuck yourselves. But if they did that, I think it would be really, really positive, and that would make that would be a really cool incentive for people to throw it, want to
It
subscribe.
can't run. It's not good enough to run on its own though, and like
No,
it
for
requires Rumble's resources, and also it's got stupid restrictions that can't be bypassed. So you're on
Like what?
you get placed on a certain tier of the community. I, for example, am on the lowest tier, and until I
Oh, you're talking about streaming.
hit ridiculous thresholds, I can't stream. All of my live streams cut off at 30 minutes.
Same.
And
That's
there's no
until
way
you
to
get more
bypass.
pay.
I can't pay for a premium to get around that.
How many?
Why only 30
members? How many paying members do you have to have to be able to stream longer? Because I emailed them. I'm like, hey, is there any way?
It's more than I'll ever have on local.
It's like I think I've got 3. I think I've got 3 subscribers in the dozerden.locals.com. Check it out, by the way. Yeah, why not shill? But that's what locals is supposed to be. They need to get rid of this. Yes. Oh, yes, absolutely. Well.
Aren't they joining it up? Because it keeps coming up on my phone that I have to join it. I'm like, I'll do it later because
it is connected, but it's not as flawless of a connection as it should be. And I think if it was instead of a whole separate thing, because it's still like you're going to another service, another platform. It's still very, very separate from Rumble, even though it says continue with Rumble. It's still locals. It's still separate from Rumble. I think if they actually absorbed it in to the Rumble framework and had a little separate thing like this is your locals, it's that maybe call it something different because locals is kind of gay, like the name. It sounds like a dating website. Maybe call it your Rumble community or something like that. If you call it your Rumble community and then you have a tab and you click on that, and that's where people can post their links, or they can post things that they find interesting, news articles, or post pictures of stuff that they find interesting, or participate in the live chats that are open. You can have a live chat open 24/7, and the only restrictions on the live chat is no genitalia and no direct threats of killing people. So those are the only restrictions.
Thresholds. Basic tier is 0 to 49 supporters. Starter tier is 50 to 500, and pro is 500 plus. I'll never get to a starter tier.
So I got like 47 more to go before I can stream longer than 30 minutes.
That's nowhere near. It's just nowhere near approachable for a beginner. If they made that an hour long and kept those thresholds the same, I'm cool. But like
they should increase your stream time. I agree. I think that I was actually quite bamboozled the first time.
Because no one streams.
I can stream to locals, but I can only stream for 30 minutes. This is gay.
It just makes no sense. I don't know any live streamer that streams for 30 minutes. Even if you try to, you're gonna get cut off at that point.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like
not anyone that calls themselves a live streamer. I know people that do VODs that'll occasionally go live for 20 minutes. Once every year, but that's not a live streamer.
It's one of those things where, like, when you're starting out, I guess maybe you could do short little, like, just extra videos, maybe, and you could do it directly from like bringing your phone out and doing something. Maybe you could do that, I guess. But it really does work for people who have a gigantic following, like the Viva Fry, like the Russell Brands.
But how do you get to that?
You can embed the Rumble. Yes, you can embed the Rumble player, which is what I usually do.
How do you get to a gigantic following on a platform that won't let you stream any further than 30 minutes? I mean, I'm certain that these guys,
they're going to come from other places.
A platform with a massive audience already, so they instantly went past this threshold. All those thresholds didn't exist when they joined.
You have to build your audience elsewhere. You can't within locals itself. Building your own channel within locals is.
No,
I mean,
and for that same reason, there's no point as a small creator even using it at all.
I feel you.
No, yeah, but not now. Like, but as soon as you get a good following on other platforms, then you can.
Yeah, but you
say, hey, I'm enjoying this.
At that point. You're not a small creator then, though, are you? So no small creator belongs on locals at all. Full stop.
Pretty much.
I mean,
at this point,
here's I will counter with this though. There are people that have payment processor issues with Rumble, and they were able to find a workaround by going through locals. So like I've got Sanglant and Neurodivergent one. They can send tips and stuff in the live chat in locals because
another very easy fix. They own Rumble owns both companies. Rumble owns Rumble owns local.
Yeah,
locals uses Stripe, which I've covered just now, is a much easier and cleaner solution. The payments just go through those no minimum threshold. Maybe there's, I don't know, scaling issues for that. I don't know why Stripe is not integrated with Rumble. Maybe it is it. I've never had a payout from them before.
don't think it's. I know it's. I think it's Canadian. I think it's still a Canadian processor. I think.
That makes no sense.
I know we don't get it. You don't get it. It takes you to. It takes
Florida.
8 to 14 days to get it.
Why
When you
is it
cash out,
Canadian if Rumble was based out of fucking Florida?
because they started in Canada.
Did they really?
It's a Canadian. Originally, it's a Canadian company. Yeah, they started
I had
in
no idea about
2014.
that.
Yeah, they started in
That makes a
2014
lot
in
of
Canada.
sense now that you say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And they originally were
Sorry,
like
not
cat
sorry,
videos
Canada.
and stuff. So, but yeah, and then they moved down to Florida. But I think the payment processor, this could be wrong. So, but I think it still works through Canada, Stan. So,
Hey, Bright. Thanks for the
hey,
raid.
speaking of the Canucks,
Yeah.
besides the one down there,
Mikey
Starting
says, just
only
start
feet.
an only feats, cunt.
Yeah, I actually no, thank you for that because it's good advice and I did consider
oh, it's a raid.
Yes, it
You just
is.
got raided. You got raided on your birthday, Gina.
Raid me.
Nah.
Can we clip
I like Panty Raider.
Nah.
Wait.
Panty raid.
Oh, that sucks. I feel
What?
gypped.
Do I have a free account?
I can't clip.
Nope, I don't have
You have no
iClip.
bot in here?
Nope.
Damn.
Wait, it's Feet Finder, isn't it?
It's
Finder, or is it-
feetfinder.com.
No, it's not only feet.
Nope.
Sean,
do
you
you
better
have
be
your weird?
recording
Do you have your
this.
weird morphed one that's all like crooked and stuff?
Nope.
Somebody's
Can
probably
I,
into that somewhere. Just
have a
saying.
free
Now we're
account on
30,
Feet
Sean.
Finder?
What? Huh?
Yes.
What's that?
Oh, Sean. I think I have somewhere. I
Is that
have like
Sean?
a. Is who Sean?
Hey, I got to go check on my kids
I
real
thought I
quick. I'll
heard
be
him.
right back.
Yeah, take your time.
Okay.
I think I have a special code that I can give you as like a referral code.
Is there not a free tier?
I don't know.
For
'Cause
which
I'm
one?
not paying to sell my feet.
For what?
I just-
For
For feet finders.
oh,
Yeah.
Welcome in, Rebel Penny.
we're getting some
Oh,
new
and they want
names in
my
here.
ID?
Cool.
No. I mean, they've already got it now that I've visited that fucking site.
Yeah,
I'm
you only
already
gotta
on
visit
another
Gina's.
list.
Yeah, can you
You
find
only-
me?
Yeah. Sean found her.
Solve
He
for Dave.
100% did.
Yeah, but you gave it away.
Unknowingly.
As soon as you said it, I'm like, Sean's gonna find it based on
Out the bag now.
everything that he knows.
I didn't think he
Yeah.
would because of the name.
Yeah, but he knows your freaking house, so all he has to do is just go, "Oh yeah, she said curtains." Boom.
Yeah, but you know how many fucking profiles there are?
Do you know how long and committed he will do to find them?
He probably
nope,
sat on there
nope,
for 3
nope,
days looking for it.
Yeah, nope. What? No, that's not curtain. Nope.
Go buy a cake, stomp your feet all up in
I'm
that
gonna
bitch, take
fully
pictures.
autistic about that.
Right?
It's fine. Everything
It's
happens for a
fine.
reason.
That's right.
Everything is awesome. But
I was just thinking that. Okay, stop. Like I was thinking of a freaking movie in that song.
you could do cake fart reaction videos. What is that, Singlet?
That's the thing.
What? What do you mean that's a
What?
thing? What is this thing?
Well, I know sitting on cakes is a thing.
Okay, so
Farting
they're
isn't.
farting and blowing out the candles. Is that what they're doing?
No, they're sitting on the cake
sounds-
like the cake is going into the crack and everything. I don't think the candles are involved.
That's a waste
You
of a
fart
cake.
on it and then I guess the cake icing bubbles up.
Huh.
I don't know.
That sounds interesting.
I don't
Probably
know.
not.
I haven't heard it.
That's. I hope they don't have like the candles lit while they're doing this. But okay.
Sounds
His
okay.
computer came today, so he says, "Oh, it's going to come in through over weeks," and I refuse to tell you what it is.
Oh fuck.
I won't even reply to your messages, but I'll talk you through Gina's stream in which you won't come on. Because you're carrying a couch and typing in
Okay.
the chat.
You got full screen him so he can yell at Sean. Jeez, like
I thought that
dumb
was the
fuck.
funniest thing yesterday when, when I was yelling at
What
you.
the
He dropped him and Mikey down, and he was like, "I'm just gonna let them go at it for a minute."
I know. I was next thing you know, I'm looking up at the screen and it's just you and me. I'm like, oh fuck.
I
I'm
was
getting
like,
chewed out
"Oh."
by my mom.
Wait, what happened?
Oh,
He was
fucking
just
Jada
looking at
chewed
you,
me
and,
out.
and you were like, "Well, you know," and then the backpedaling, and I was like, "Oh, he's gonna do it." He's like, "I'm sorry, I give up. I apologize. It'll never happen again."
It was fucking
What
hilarious.
happened? What are you talking about?
This guy, right here, right? Ah, look who it is.
Right, look who
Oh!
fucking showed up in his
What's up, Bag?
kitchen with his bag of milk.
In my kitchen. You guys can hear me. Okay, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, in my kitchen. I'm about to make a tea. I can't
With your
join the
bag.
stream. I can't join the stream if I don't have a tea.
Oh,
Of course.
you guys get to
So
watch
quiet
him.
in there. So nice
With my
and quiet.
bag with my bagged milk. Yeah, my kids are in bed. My wife is upstairs. Look, it's my bagged milk. It's gonna be so great.
And I'd laugh so hard right now if it just fell over.
It
Right?
might.
Over on the
It might.
couch, it
Ba-
just fucking went everywhere.
bags of milk sometimes go squirrely. This is true.
Do you know what doesn't do that?
What?
Gallons,
Jug.
Yeah.
Jug of milk.
jug
Jug,
of milk.
carton.
No, that's not true because they go glug glug glug, and sometimes
they
the glugs
don't.
get away from you. Yes, they do.
Yeah,
If
but
you
like-
don't have
like
strong
this.
enough wrists, if you have girly wrists and you can't tip it at the right angle, then
You
it
know
goes
that
glug,
me.
glug,
They
I have
also
the
have a
girliest
fucking
wrists ever.
lid.
Look at these little things.
They have
Wow.
a lid.
Come on, man. Come on, you gotta get some muscles in there.
Cassie said Sean joined. Hey, Papa Duck. Love and hugs. Happy birthday, Eve, Fran.
Oh,
That's
thank
right. It's his birthday coming up too, isn't it?
Yeah.
mine before hers.
In a
Yeah.
couple of
Early
hours.
early happy B-Day, man.
Sean's
Hopefully
first.
it's a-
I'm second.
Yeah.
I was telling my wife that I'm going to be in a new checkbox, and the whole thing is very sad. And I don't think she believed me so much.
Wait, aren't you in a checkbox already?
No, we're going from the 3140 box to the 41 to 50 box.
Oh man,
I
I got a little ways yet.
Oh yeah, it's 30. I thought it was to 39, then 40 to
No,
49.
no, it
No.
starts on the
It's different.
one.
Oh, I think it goes the other way here. Like it starts one later. So I'm already in the fucking. When I turned 30, I was already in the fucking box.
I'll take one, Sean. You can send it out to me.
A spot of Earl Grey.
Oh,
Listen
yeah.
to Neuro. Check out Daniel Clancy
thanks,
on Rumble.
Arrow. I was
Yeah,
just
Mod
checking one
King.
thing to see if I had any new ones.
Listen to Neuro again. Check out Bulldozer right here on Rumble. There's the link. Neuro
Don't
again.
check out Sean's
Give
though.
Third
He
Rail
was-
a follow here.
No,
follow
he
the
was
link.
late.
Well,
He
no,
was late.
listen.
So unfollow
Listen,
him
you
if you are.
No, you follow Third Railify for two reasons. One, because you love me, but also more importantly, you follow Third Railify because you love Gina. You
Yeah,
want to
but
see Gina. This Mom's Mysteries of Mayhem is the place where you follow her the least because she's here the least.
Hey.
Hold on, don't unfollow him for that. She's on my channel too, by the way. She's my wife as well. So like Wednesdays.
She's on your
9
channel even
p.m.
less than she's on her own.
Shut up. She's on my thing. We're gonna do fun things like watch the Avengers and stuff.
Like Infinity
On
War.
Sean's channel, it's boring. Like just like fucking
Old
6 hours
school.
of boringness.
Mikey
Ours is
says
like
if you're
nice and
retarded
fat
and get
and, like,
scared by
very-
glugs of milk, you need to be deported back to Canada.
Well, see, Mikey, that's why I don't do the scary so much because you know.
Why don't you respond on your message, you cunt?
Oh, here we go. Okay,
you talking-
put him
wait.
on. Put him on.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who's
Yes, you do.
Are you guys here? Let me here. Go ahead. Now you're looking at him. Now you can yell at him.
are you
Yeah.
talking about? Are you talking about my computer? Is that what you're doing?
Come on, guys.
yeah. So,
This is the
I've been waiting for this.
Daniel.
No, no. I was just talking. No, that's all I'm saying. I sent him a message so I didn't have to scream at him on the camera about it.
Oh no, but then we talked about it after the stream. We talked about it after the stream, and I told you what it was, and you're like, you know what? I'm not even that mad about it.
I'm like, I'm not going to remember that.
He's still not done buying everything. He still needs to buy something.
Okay, so there's one thing I still have to buy, and I need to do the research. So I haven't bought the Windows yet for it because I don't know if I should go Home or Pro. I don't know the difference between them.
Well, first of all, don't buy Windows 11. And I can show you exactly. Don't spend more than $30. You buy Windows 10 and get upgrade. Well, you get a free version of 10, and then you purchase a $20 upgrade key, and you get full Pro version. And if you're gonna buy a $5,000 computer, yes, you want Pro.
Okay, all right, okay. See, I'm gonna take your advice on it.
Obviously, the only thing you're gonna take my advice on. Are you gonna build it on your own as well?
Sean, did you buy your computer with loonies and toonies?
Oh, loonies,
just no Troonies.
Toonies, the fake plastic money, yeah, with the Norwegian maple leaf on it, a little bit of that. Just all kinds of Canada-isms.
That tea looks mighty hot.
Oh, do you see that? Yeah.
I had coffee earlier.
I don't drink coffee, nor do I drink I drink water. Water.
That's the best.
I got
It's the best thing to
I got
do.
my coffee, but
I take
That's
my Celtic salt first, and then I drink my water.
That's sparkling water. Kind of.
The can is pretty cool.
It is a pretty
It
cool
is.
can. Look at this. Look at that. Look at
I
that.
didn't know they had different. We do have death water here. I've seen
Death
the water in cans, but I
Is that
haven't
from
seen
Flint,
any
Michigan.
flavored stuff. Yeah.
well, it's made it out here, out to the West Coast, so it's done pretty good.
Cassie said, I appreciate all you guys for being here. And you know Gina does. Gina 100% does.
Oh, Cass got a little
Well-
bitty baby in her hands there. That's a fresh one.
I'm a little
Nope.
disappointed that this live stream is this live stream because what I was promised was a really good presentation on cheese.
I was going to do that, and then I got distracted. Oh,
Oh, look at
you
that.
make me cry.
Oh, look at that. Mermaid got one. Who else got one?
Entropy
Ooh, there you go,
Nomad
Entropy.
has graciously donated 5 subscriptions to Mom's Mystery and Mayhem. And
that.
So
who
Good job,
are the
Entropy.
lucky peeps that we got going
Oh,
on
look at
here?
that. Nero got one. Bulldozer.
Mermaid, welcome to the red wall. Sanglet,
right, that means you guys can
welcome
use
to
the Gina
red
stop
wall.
emoji.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I say, do you have emotes? You do have emotes.
I do have emotes.
Oh, yeah.
I do. Oh, speaking of
Especially,
emotes, can I totally steal your peach one?
Yeah. Go for
Yes.
You have
Slap
a
it,
peach
peach.
emoji?
You got a peach emoji and you
Oh.
slap it.
it. Mm-hmm.
Sweet. I want to see that one.
No, wait. Some of these are still locked, though.
You got to be a
Like-
member.
So, like Thickwid, Gina, Gay Juice, Greedy Pussy,
Yeah,
and
you
Pigeons Forever.
got to be a member in
Those-
order to use the
Oh.
special ones.
So so you have different tiers with yours. So that when you get a subscription, you get access to more, but then there's still another level.
So
I didn't
there's
know
the
there
Because
was-
I'm a
regular
mod.
level and then subscription only.
Well, yeah. But if you're gifted a sub, you have access to all the subscriber emotes, don't you?
Yeah.
At
Yes.
least you're supposed to. Yeah.
Should.
Some of mine are
Should.
locked still. So like I was just gifted a sub, so I should have access to those.
Oh,
You might need a refresh.
yeah.
It's
no,
gonna,
that's-
yeah, you got to refresh. I backed out and came back in. I didn't do a refresh. That was my bad.
Yeah, you got to back out and come back in.
You know, backing out and
Also,
coming back
like
in.
an in and out.
Yeah, you got to go in
out.
and out. You got to go in and out to make it happen.
Nice. Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
first time
Oh.
I catch a mystery
Oh.
live, you're celebrating your birthday and it's not even your birthday. It's shut up, Sean. Said the same thing. Anyways,
How was the
that's
milk?
because Gina dropped the ball. I had everything ready to go about a Gouda time, on the history of cheese. It was going to be a delicious, fun time. And then I don't know what happened. I dropped the ball. I didn't finish everything. And now we're just hanging out, having fun.
Mine is still being gay.
Sweet.
Let me check in the browser. Maybe it'll show in browser.
Weird.
The app isn't showing that it updated.
Ow.
Let's ask her chat. Looks like
I mean, my name's lit up in red now. So there's that.
okay. You should have it. Everybody got these?
This is why we can't have nice things. I know, Mikey. I know. Everything is fine. Oh, Hot Wax found them.
Yeah, and so that's all the ones that usually get covered.
See, now you can only tell me to stop if you subscribe.
Stop, subscribe, greedy pussy juice. Yeah, there we go. Oh, see, Nero's got the. Yeah.
Okay, now I see. Now I see it. I got them now. I had to go to browser. It was it's in browser.
Sean never backs out and comes back in. His polo game is too weak.
You know, that whole pullout thing is so. I wonder how many unwanted pregnancies or unplanned pregnancies rather ended up as a result because people thought that the pullout method, like pull and pray, was a thing. It depends on how fertile the woman is, I guess, but you can definitely still get somebody pregnant off of pre-com. It's a thing.
Yeah, you don't even have to. You can even just dry humping. You can get pregnant. But I'll never forget the first time my doctor was like, "Yeah, do you guys use protection, or do you have any, protection against becoming pregnant?" And I was like, "Yeah." He just pulls out. He goes, "Oh, the good old poke and hope method." And I just started dying in the doctor's office, and I was like, "Oh, I've never heard called poke and hope before." He's like, "Yeah." He pokes, you hope it doesn't happen.
Yeah. I've heard pull and pray.
How are you feeling, love? Oh, I dropped my fan.
Damn it.
Oh, it froze. Oh.
That's okay.
What
froze? Is it because you downloaded that thingy?
Yeah, and that froze. Am I frozen too? Oh.
No, you're looking fine.
No, I meant that app froze because I'm using two and my camera's busy and shit.
Hey guys, I just have to say I gotta Jesus. I just gotta say I'm a really big fan of this stream. It broke. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh no.
Wait, because I was turning it the wrong way. It's gotta go this way. There we go.
That is a beautiful fan.
It's
beautiful.
Huge.
Is that
is awesome.
hand painted?
I don't know, but there's like birds on it and like storks or something.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah,
freaking love that.
I had it over to the side just for a stupid pun, and you're welcome. It happened. It's been months. I've been waiting. I've been waiting for the opportunity to use that.
Nice.
It actually was on a coworker's wall, and she didn't want it anymore. And I'm like, that is a huge fan, and I have a stupid pun moment, years in the making, that will happen. And there it was.
And it happened on my show.
It broke.
Yes, and it broke a little bit, but it's okay.
That's because he's on a broke show.
It was because I tried to open it like this instead of doing it like it was supposed to. You're supposed to go back and forward, not side to side.
It's been so long. I've always only had those stupid paper ones that have like the plastic crap that always just like rip on the side. I got to pick up that fan because that's going to drive me crazy. Oh.
It's not destroyed, damn it. It's not destroyed. It's still functional.
Mikey, as an Asian man, I'm deeply offended by dozer.
It only broke a little bit. It's a little bit. See, just right there. That's the only part.
Oh, that's not terrible.
No, and I could put some glue on that. Maybe. Yeah, it still works. Yeah.
I wonder what it's made out of.
There's wood and things. Like
wood and things.
It's got like canvas kind of cardboardish kind of stuff going on, and then like a shiny little. It's a really nice fan.
It's a very pretty fan.
Yeah. It holds away. You can also whack somebody with it.
It hurt like a son of a bitch. 292. Gina is 8 away from 300.
Do it to it, Laz.
And my first show was January 26th, I think.
Miss May.
So that's pretty much February, March, April, May, June, July. So in like 5 months, I've hit almost 300.
Nice.
Not bad. I'm gonna get that 1,000. It's coming. It's gonna come before the end of the summer. I thought it might. I thought I might be able to get it before the end of the year streaming, but it's a little bit past. I think April 18th was my year mark of streaming, so live streams. I was doing like standalone videos before that,
I
but
like all those bombers.
so I don't think it's.
Oh,
I don't think it's
there
too
he
bad a
is.
growth, but
No,
What
you
am I doing?
should hit it very fairly quickly. You're not that far away.
yeah, 23 away. It'll get
No.
there. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Had a there was somebody who's usually in Robert Gavea's chat, Tony Hay. He was in the live chat last night, and he was having a damn good time. He had some wine. He said it was some old wine that had been left in his trunk, and it had gotten to 120 degrees. He said,
Ugh.
he's like, I drank the whole thing. Play music for me.
Right.
Oh,
And we
my goodness.
did.
We
And
always have Tony in our chat. We love Tony.
Tony's
Tony
great.
Hay? Tony
Hay Munkets or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a very nice fellow. He was having a good time.
I was there for a while. I was loving that peach emoji.
Yeah, the peach is that's the favorite emote. That's the favorite one. There's a
I
there's a
can't
decent-
wait to see this one.
Hold on, let
there's
me.
a plethora of emotes.
Let
Are you
me
going to add it?
I'm gonna give it my best college try here.
Ooh, I found a sticker, peach one in Pilled. So I got one in my Pilled too. So if I post it, I could do that probably right now. Let me open up the Pilled, and then that way you could steal it, because in Pilled you can steal it for your channel.
Nice. There you go.
Let me find you. Your mom's. Are you the same name on Pilled? I know I follow you, but I forgot.
Yes.
There it is. Yep, same thing. So I've got a peach. It's a bigger peach, and it is still getting a slap. There are jiggle
bigger
physics, but it's
peach,
not.
huh?
Yeah, it's a bigger peach.
Oh, there it is. Refresh.
Oop.
Oh,
It
do
just-
we have it in ours?
Look at it.
Slap it.
Okay. How do I
Mhm.
refresh on the freaking pop out?
I
Refresh.
usually just click the numbers, like whatever it is, and just hit enter, and it'll re-enter it again.
Re-enter.
Hit the numbers. What do you mean by the numbers?
Like up top, it says like rumble.com/chat/pop out.
Up top. Download.
Okay, yeah.
I click that so it highlights it, and then I just hit enter, so it like refreshes it, and then it's there.
I see
Oh,
a peach.
fuck me.
Oh, damn it.
That's cool.
Peach.
Do we have peach?
Look at
Where's
the peach.
Oh, there's the peach. Oh,
That's a stitch. That is an overlay. I wish I could do that. How
like
do you do that?
I don't know. I was hoping he would come in there and do that because he heard me say it earlier.
Well, stitch.
Pigeons
oh,
forever.
yeah.
Cassie,
you
There it
can
is.
switch up on
Fresh.
Bam. Bam.
Look at it. It's the best.
I love that smacking the peach.
I love
That's
them. I love all of them.
Slap it at peach.
Oh, look at the cute little
Yes.
birdie.
Oh,
Subscribe.
Yeah,
Subscribe.
I put the ones on there that I figured you would like.
oh, there we go.
Wanna-
Of course,
Shut up, Mag. You gotta
They're
turn your
also some of
lights
the
on.
ones that we like.
of course.
See how this one
Cassie,
will
be
look.
right back. Okay, when you're back, Cassie, let me know because I have to go potty. And you're
Yeah.
my
Here, I
chat
just put
queen.
I put the peach one
Yeah.
in Pilled. So if you look at your Pilled, there's a little hand, an emote hand slapping a peach, and it's got pretty good jiggle physics too. It's got leaves on top that jiggle as well.
What does it mean when you click on it that says submit for channel?
Do that one, and then there's another one. So add to favorites and submit. I do both of those, and I think that means when you submit for channel. Oh wait, and then so
Which one are you submitting?
so you got to be okay. So yours, you should be able to take mine, I think, or you might have to be a subscriber to submit for your channel. So submit for your channel, I think, means that other people can use
Oh,
it.
I got
I
it.
think. I don't know.
And
When I
then
add it to favorites, it comes into my little categories, or not my categories, my little library of stickers.
and then someone made
memes.
me this one on Pilled.
Yeah, there you go. I
It's a
do love
Gina.
that. I love that aspect of Pilled. I love that.
Be the no. Why is that? Oh, I was saying be the one. The one I am says Gina and Sean are anniversary twins, huh? His birthday is first. So I'll bet she's the older one. Am I right? No. We were born literally hours apart.
Guys are practically twins.
in the same year, same month, nearly
Same
the
hospital,
same day.
same mother. Which is why it's weird that they're married.
Long lost twins.
You know what? $20, $20.
Incest.
$20 is $20.
Yeah. Oh no, we are the
Take
exact
you
same age.
$20 to
Nearly.
marry us.
Gina, you're gonna like the last one I posted. He's just sitting there having a good time, isn't he?
Now would that be what did we call it? Shame glue? Shame
No.
what?
Shame glaze.
I'm talking about.
Shame
I'm
glaze.
talking about you had the little bear.
Is
Get the
this
shame
is this
glaze.
in build?
Yeah,
you
I'm
in build?
filled. I'm putting stickers. I'm loading the chat with stickers right now.
They're gifts. Let's be honest.
They are gifts. Yes, that's what they are.
Oh, poor Bob.
Poor Bob. Fuck Bob. You'll like the bear. If you haven't seen the bear yet, the bear is there.
The bear is there. The bear is strumming that old banjo.
He's just jamming along there, just having himself a good time.
Sweet.
I am turning 41. Sean is also turning 41. So Sean is older than me because he's old.
By a few hours, right?
Shh.
Yep.
I'm also turning 41
No, you're not. You're a young
in a
cunt.
few years.
Yes.
Been there, done that.
Sean, you can turn your lights on.
Yeah.
I'm turning.
likes the dark.
because this isn't official. It's totally unofficial.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
turning 36
Yeah.
next month.
Let's see if this one
Next-
works.
Yeah, next month.
Huh.
Oh.
Seriously.
Gina has
Jay,
so
are
much
you in
power.
build?
No, I'm not. Not
you're
yet.
something.
Well, one step at a time. It only took me 20 years to get freaking Twitter. So
Weird
Yes.
boner.
Yes. Weird
All right,
boner.
I have
Confused
to
boner.
I'll be right back.
okay,
Behave.
well, hurry back.
Cassie, you
Hurry
know
back
the
because
deal.
And she is
She
on
said
her way to
behave.
go pee. So it's
Yep,
all me
going to
now.
Be right.
She's
What's up, Sean?
she's peeing. And let's see if we can
Ah, there we go.
Oh, now
House
he's
party.
changing it all to his stuff. He's turning on the freaking side.
Sean,
right.
what's your opinion on liquid death?
I don't know anything. Why camera? Why have you done that?
Yeah,
Made
camera.
everything.
Oh, it's
There we
my
go.
blue shirt.
That's what you
That's
get.
it. Yep.
Gay blue shirt. That's
Yeah.
It actually matches very well. That's almost the same color. Did you coordinate
Oh,
that?
here we go.
Oh, well, there it is.
All right,
You
fix
hairless bastard.
Did you
Do
even
shave
buy
or
a new
wax, or is that
camera
just
with
your
your
natural?
computer or
No, I didn't.
microphone?
that. No, I didn't.
Do you shave?
It's going to look exactly the same to us.
I don't give a shit if it looks the same to you. Do you think I got the internet to make it better?
God, I need to put my sunglasses
Yeah,
on. Holy
what?
shit.
I know. I'm starting to like.
I'm
hurt my retinas.
blinded.
Wait. I can make
Get
it better.
some sun, you son of a
Uh-huh.
bitch.
Look at that. Not so white.
Now you're just pink. Oh my god. Man, I wish I had that little amount of hair. Like, do you have any hair on you?
Yeah, man. Look at me. Look at me. Ugh, look at me. Look at all right here. Oh yeah.
Just in the you got the little middle. Jesus, man.
No, I do
swear.
have a hairy belly. My ass is all kinds of hair. My
Yeah.
back is. I'm starting to get little sprouts. But my
Yeah, you can-
ears. Oh,
like
oh yeah.
it's coming. My hair is like literally comes up out of my collar.
I've
I gotta
been,
shave
I've
my
been
neck,
blessed.
and then I
I've
shave
been
down to it.
blessed to not have
Same.
a hairy body.
Yeah.
Only now
yeah.
in middle age, where death
Yeah.
nears, it stalks me ever so closer. Is the hair a thing?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't even know how bad
I
the chat's
started
roasting
getting
me
hairy
right
when
now.
I was a
don't even have
junior
thought.
in high school. When I was a junior in high school, I got scratched by somebody, and he was a hairy bastard, like way worse than me, like 40-year-old virgin, thick layer of hair on his chest and back. And he grew his fingernails long because he was a douchebag. And in football, when you're going up against each other, linemen, right, offense and defense,
Yep.
sometimes your fingers like scratch up against, and his freaking nail scratched the fuck out of me right here. And then a week
Oh
later,
my
I started
God.
growing hair, and I was like, you know what? I caught the lycanthropy. I am now a werewolf.
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
that
I was defensive end.
Douchebag. Yeah, nice. I was
Yeah,
a
I was
What
defensive
is
tackle.
this?
I was defensive tackle
Yeah.
and offensive tackle. Well, defense. I could do
Welcome
defense.
welcome,
anything
Gina,
on the line
to,
defense.
to I guess it's not Saturday. It's anyways.
He's blinding everybody with his paleness.
What is happening? That hair's literally running away from Sean.
It's a no.
Cassie, I left. You didn't even message me. Jay,
She didn't have time.
Friend is
Well, yes, I gotta go. I gotta head out.
What? But then, you know,
busy.
I shave my underarms like this.
Oh my
yeah.
god!
I trim my underarm hair. I
God
hate
damn,
armpit hair.
Jesus,
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Christ.
Pinches up. I hate it.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's yucky. So
I
just
shave
put it
my
down.
armpit hair too.
Well, that's
Did
fine.
Tim Pool get
That's
married?
fine.
Did Tim get married this week?
Alrighty, guys. Well, Gina,
See you, Jay.
We'll see
hey
ya.
guys, thank you,
Thank
and
you
we'll
for
be seeing you
hopping
tomorrow.
in.
We'll see you tomorrow, guys, and I
see
expect to
you.
see some happy birthday messages, lots of them. Alrighty.
No, we got rid of her.
What the hell?
Fuck
Kick her
off,
out
Gina.
again?
I didn't do that.
Oh no, she's gone.
She did that.
What the hell?
It's
I
a
don't know.
party.
I
and she'll
didn't touch
cry if she
anything.
wants to.
I didn't do it.
Cry if she wants to.
I honestly, I didn't touch anything. Sean needs vitamin D rays.
Yes, you do.
Vitamin D.
Cassie,
Somebody
Needs all the
quickly
vitamin
give
D.
him some vitamin D right now.
Yeah.
all the vitamin
Lots.
D.
All the
I
vitamin D.
think I think that's what is that called? Thickwood here.
Liquid.
Yeah.
Entropy, no,
Yeah,
man.
there
What do
we
you
go.
mean ban me? You can't ban me.
Ban Sean.
Banhammer, solid.
Alrighty. Love you guys. Peace.
See you, Jay.
Good night, Jay. We'll see you tomorrow.
No,
That-
Gina, listen. I had to take off my top because
Hmm.
my shirt's too blue.
It was pretty blue.
I was turning you yellow.
I had no
I
choice.
thought your shirt was green today.
Yeah, but now you're fucking giving us all.
Oh yes, it was. Oh yeah. But
Hey, stop
that.
Asian hate. Stop Asian hate. You embrace that yellow, damn it.
Yeah, you give the sun a sunburn. I think Tim Pool got married in a beanie this weekend. I'm not kidding.
He didn't get
Oh.
married. That was his one of the guys on there. The other guy, the one that does the culture,
okay.
the pop culture crisis. I think that guy got married. I don't think Tim Pool got married.
Okay,
I could
okay.
be wrong. I could very well be wrong.
Practice averted.
I went to
I
the
don't know.
comments.
Because it
He
just
got married.
says because
He already
the
got
quartering is complaining about not being invited. Why would he be invited to the pop culture crisis? wedding?
That was gay. That was If it was to the pop culture crisis one, then no, there's no reason for him to be because that was gay. I think it was Garrett or something like that, or the guy that.
Why would he be
hangs out
invited to
with-
Tim's wedding anyway? Don't they like dislike each other?
I don't. I don't think it was Luke. I thought it was the pop culture crisis guy, the Garrett or Barry or whatever his name
Well,
is.
no, Luke's just posted the photo. He doesn't look
Yeah.
like he. I don't think
I went
he
to the
can
comments because I had no idea whose wedding it was, and I'm like, I have to know because I don't
Yeah,
think
I don't
don't
know
think-
now. It's not even fucking clear.
because I thought Poole already got
I've
married.
gone to the comments for an answer and it's not helping.
No.
But it sounds like there was Tim. But I just think these people are equally as clueless.
Yes, I thought it was
Maybe.
the pop culture crisis guy that got married. But if Tim Pool got married in a beanie, that's kind of
No,
weird.
he already got married. Remember, he got
That's what
married.
I thought. Yeah, he
'cause
got
had
married
a
already.
shotgun wedding because he got his wife pregnant.
It's a Pikachu fidget spinner. Check it out. It's amazing.
That is amazing.
I bet he got married in a beanie.
Probably.
He may have. I don't know.
He
Maybe
wouldn't have
that's okay.
even worn a suit. He
Welcome to the team. The 1 a.m. Welcome
If
to
he
the
did
red
wear a
wall.
suit, he wore a beanie with the suit because he did that to Mar-a-Lago.
He did do that to Mar-a-Lago,
He
which
spoke very
that
much
actually.
about the tailor approving of the beanie going with the suit. I'm like, no, the tailor was just blowing. They were
You think he
pissing in your
was?
pocket because you were paying the bill. Honestly,
Quartering wasn't invited to save money in the buffet. So you
That's
know what?
fucking
They
stupid.
probably wanted to make sure that he didn't destroy their toilets because he talks about his toileting habits far too much. I don't know why Jeremy does that. It's like, dude, I didn't need a 30-minute conversation about your pooping habits. I really didn't.
oh, I didn't need fucking like a 20-minute ad read over coffee either for a 25-minute video.
It's a grift. It's a grift.
Oh, he says, oh, I've heard your complaints about grifting too much and constantly reading ads. I'm going to do better. No, you won't. You've said this before. You said the exact same thing before. And you did more ads.
Well, it's because he'll see how his
Too
coffee company
exciting.
is doing and
You
then
recommitted
panic.
to doubling down on ads.
Excuse me. Oh,
Well,
my gosh.
also, I just want to say to the people in the chat, yes, I am a ghost, or yes, I do need vitamin D, or whatever it is. The issue is I don't tan. I burn
Mm.
significantly.
Just keep it covered. then.
I tragically burn, and then the burn goes away, and I'm white again. So to avoid skin cancer, I just stay white.
Well,
That's just
15
a-
minutes in the sun a day. That's what you should do to get your proper vitamin D nutrients. Now it does.
I have vitamin D. It's not about vitamin D. It's about the UVA and UVB rays
Mhm.
cooking me to cause the
Yeah, you don't need to tan. Like B Money
melanin.
said, it's 15 minutes, and it doesn't have to be in lack of skin can cause a worse cancer. So you need lack of sun can cause worse cancer. Sun, you need sun in your life.
Too much sun can cause
This-
cancer. Not enough sun.
Do I
can
need the
cause
sun or
cancer.
do I need the
Right
vitamin
amount
D
of
from
sun
it?
can cause cancer.
You need
Sugar-
all of it.
Why do I need all? Why do I need UVA
Listen,
and UVB
the
rays?
sun wasn't put on this earth to kill people.
It was. It's going to explode in a bit. Like in
Yeah, the
few
sun
years.
will literally be the reason why that the Earth ceased to exist at
Yeah, it
all.
will kill the whole planet. It will explode. It will fry.
When it dwarfs
Well,
and
we
becomes a
dead.
red giant,
I
it
mean,
will
the climate
consume the
change.
entire inner solar system, and even Mars will be gone. The safest place will be the Goldilocks zone. Will be Jupiter.
Vagina,
It's
thank you, though.
promoting.
You still don't realize who else I
are
am,
you?
do you?
I have a cat.
How dare you?
Oh,
How dare you? cat?
the kitty.
And
The 1
and then-
a.m. I'm drawing a blank. Who else are you?
You'll never know. It's a mystery. It's
I
one of the
guess.
With
mysteries.
beta carotene, and then you can look like Trump. Yes, that's a great idea.
Yes.
I could have orange nips.
Hello,
I don't know if
Yanni.
these are tips.
Yanni things.
Yanni.
I love Yanni. Yanni's a
Yanni's great. He's good people.
great.
Who else is be the one though?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Wait, no, that's not be the one.
I
That's
mean,
the,
the 1
one
a.m.
I am.
The 1 I am. Who?
The one
Who
I
are you?
am. I am who you ever say I am.
I'm
a mystery.
confused. It's a mystery. I still don't know. No.
Why are you underneath me? What are you doing down there, kid?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Thank you, Jonah. Tuesday. Does everybody call you vagina? No.
Just I didn't think of that till just now. But
But
yes,
I'm
that would
trying
be
to think of who else does. And now,
if it was in high school, your name would absolutely be Vagina. Yes. Vagina.
So we were on we had she was watching me struggle getting these couches together on a StreamYard link,
Mm.
right? And then Griffin comes up, and again, you know, autistic and all. I've never taught him how to read. He just knows. So he comes
Yes.
up, he puts his face right against the screen, and he reads her name, and he goes, Gina! Like, Gina.
Yes.
He's like, no, Gina! I was like,
Hungry strudels count.
oh, your huge erection.
Oh, huge erection.
Ah, it all makes sense now, sir.
Nice.
It all makes sense. You were jamming when in Darth's channel the other night.
so huge erection is the one I am.
Ah, you had me fooled.
Hmm.
Light dawned on Marblehead.
I don't know what that means. That's
That's got to be a Boston thing.
no.
It just it like Marblehead is like it's. I believe it's a
We got a nice little storm.
like a lighthouse, like Marblehead Beach, and light dawns on Marblehead. Like I don't know. Yanni's been creeping, but sometimes I can't keep away from the chat.
Did you guys cover that link I sent?
I didn't cover it. I did click on it, and I only read a couple of sentences on it, and I was confused. If you want to bring it up, you can.
Oh, I have no idea where it is. But it's ultimately that the DOJ has concluded that not only did Epstein not kill himself, he wasn't trafficking, and he had no client list. There was no blackmail. It's all in your head.
You talking about Diddy?
Epstein.
Why is Ghislaine Maxwell still in jail? Been asking
Well,
her to come out.
Maureen Comey was involved in the Epstein, in the Ghislaine Maxwell, and in the Diddy prosecution. Maureen Comey, James Comey's daughter. That's not fucking weird at all, is it? There's no fucking real foot here.
Don't be anti-Semitic.
I don't fucking know if she's a Jew.
I don't know if she's even Jewish, but you're still being
I
anti-Semitic.
don't think she is Comey. I don't think she's Jewish. But
Doesn't matter.
She is
you're still being anti-Semitic by asking questions that implicate the Mossad.
Yeah, you can't talk about Mossad being bad and doing bad things. So wait, the DOJ just literally said that he wasn't. What is this link? Now I'm curious.
Well, I'm gonna find it.
They said he did, and then
I'll read through it.
and they say you did, then they say you didn't. The literal
Dan-
attorney and the lead attorney for the country
Fuck
said
fuck
yes, and then the fucking FBI said no. I don't. None of it. I don't. I'm not listening.
Sean,
They're all compromised.
did you have to
Compromised.
sell the shirt off your back to actually afford your graphics card?
No.
Nomad was wondering.
No. So, okay, my graphics card. I got a 4090 equivalent. Okay, I didn't get a 50 series. I mean,
4090 is still a very expensive card.
Well,
God,
yes,
I swear to God,
4090 is because it's Nvidia.
No,
right?
no,
I got the
it's
AMD.
also a way over it's a very extremely over capable card.
Yeah, I got the 7900 XTX.
Aren't you
I
kidding?
won't need anything more than that. Genuinely, I won't. Yes, I love to go above and beyond because I'm ridiculous like that. But in this instance, Danny was entirely correct.
Oh shit.
I was correct in all the instances that you'll soon come to learn, but that's okay. You've spent
Let's
the
not
money.
get bogged down by who's correct and about who.
Well, you
okay.
did just mention it. So
How is your phone that dirty already?
After due process, guys, we need lampposts to be strengthened. We need to make lampposts great again in DC. After due process, make lampposts great again. You have people like Pam Scam Bondi saying just months ago that the list was on her fucking desk. They had videos, multiple thousands of videos, and nothing. These Robert Barnes is absolutely correct.
Listen, Scam Blondie.
Scam, yeah, he calls her Scam Blondie. What a joke! Total disgrace. And these all of them are fucking garbage. And you know what? Trump too, for whatever threat they have over his head, stop being a pussy. You're old enough to be dead anyways.
Yeah, I'm not.
You know what? Listen,
people.
I know we got a lot of friends in the chat who are they ride and die for Trump, and I get that. That's cool.
Bongino's a bitch too.
And all of that stuff. And I'm not knocking Trump in this, so everyone calm their tits. But
nope, he's getting the ducks cap.
I don't know how many weeks ago it was. Danny and I had a stream where we basically chastised Pam Bondi and Bongino and Kash Patel and maybe even a little bit of Donald Trump for the picks that he made because we said that nothing was going to come of it and it was going to be a cover up and everyone's like no it's on the desk, it's going to happen, and we're like I don't know, I don't think that's going to be a thing. And I kind of feel Danny and I are vindicated a little bit.
It's upsetting.
You guys are
to be
absolutely on point.
Though. I don't want to be.
I wanted to be wrong 100%.
It was just this. Oh, it's 4D chess. No, it's 5D chess. No, it's 7D chess. No, it's not. You're coping. Shut up. You sound ridiculous.
But no,
And
you're
if this is
far
what you
right, guys.
voted for,
You're
then you
far,
should
you're
have
far
voted.
right. You're far right if you have these thoughts, and you're far right if you want the farm workers and the hotel workers deported if they're illegal aliens too. You're far right crazies. You're radical right if you want the fucking promise that son of a bitch made during his campaign to deport the illegal aliens. You're far fucking right. Apparently, you're a radical right.
but
Yeah,
Phil,
go
the whole
fucking
thing
Don't
is
ask
now this is-
questions. Don't ask
Fuck
questions.
you.
I was
Just
brought
trust
here.
me, bro. Trust me, bro. It's all true. It's all fucking
There's
bullshit.
this squirrely
All fake
interpretation
and
of what he promised now, though. Like, there's one
fuck
half
that.
of MAGA goes, "Oh, I voted for this," and the
Well,
other
you
half
have a bunch
says,
of
"No,
ball
this is not
gobblers.
what he promised."
You have a bunch of ball gobblers that can't criticize constructively. This is one where you have to speak out and you have
The
to
new
call
one
out
that-
the bullshit and you have
The
to
new one that
criticize
really
this.
fucking the new cringe thing in the last couple of days is Elon Musk wants to start his third party
That's
now.
gay.
And
That's
listen,
gay.
we already have a third party and a fourth party. We have your libertarians. You have
No,
your
he
Green
wants to be the
Party.
third major
It's a
party,
waste of his
though.
fucking time, and he fucking made a fucking Indian the fucking head of the guy who filed for it. Some
He wants to-
Indian dude. It's like, what
He
the
wants
fuck are
to
you doing?
tip
America first,
America
but it's an
into
Indian.
basically a uni fucking party Democrat state, because that's what's going to happen if you do this. And also, the other thing is, he's going to have people like fucking Ian Miles Chong, a Malaysian, as his fucking chief of staff. I
Chungus.
can see it.
Chungus.
Yeah, Chungus, that little fucking parasite. Fucking.
I'm glad you
cunt.
put the dunce cap back on Trump.
Yeah, he's got a
So Robert Barnes says, "What a joke! Total disgrace by Pam Bondi and Dan Bongino and Kash Patel, as well as Donald Trump, to keep hiding the Epstein files from the American people, pretending there is nobody else involved when we know that is false. Promises made, promises broken, and
Mossad owns Trump really fucking.
Yeah, and he
this is
can't-
Mossad owns Trump. After
And
they tried to kill him with a
don't, then
fucking
he
shot in
failed to
Butler.
prove otherwise,
pussed
'cause
out.
it's just his failure, and he is hiding it, and you know what? He might as well be on the list because he's hidden it. He's accessory to it, to keeping it hidden. He's as good as being on it. He doesn't need to even be on it. At this point.
He's so
just as
compromised
guilty now.
I don't think he's on the list because he didn't go to the island, from
I
what
don't
I
care. I
understand.
think he might as well be.
But
It's just he's hiding it, and he's
It's-
covering for them, so he might as well be on it. What's the
this
difference?
this shit makes me not want to vote in federal elections ever again. This
Well,
makes me
Mikey
want
says-
to focus just on the state and local and say fuck the feds. And I would rather us fucking balkanize at this point.
Mikey said I would focus on Elon with this new party bullshit because it could fuck up the midterms.
Well,
What?
I
Here's
don't
Elon.
think-
Elon is misguided as fuck. You should take the Republican Party and morph it into what you want it to be. Put America First candidates like Massey. I know people have problems with Massey because
Elon's
sometimes he
not
might pick the
misguided,
pro.
though.
He's fucking retarded.
Doesn't
He's being
say
retarded.
what he means. He's the thing that he means is not what the thing that he says, and it never has
Yeah,
been.
I don't know what
But
Elon's
he
doing, but I
knows
think
what
if it
he's
would be
doing.
if he would pay to put people like Massey, actual constitutionalist individuals in the running as Republicans, you could change the Republican Party into what it should be, and you could even call it. Yeah, I saw that interview. Not bad. That was funny. I was on point. It was on point.
Where I think
But in my DMs, it's a funny. You know what? You guys want me to pull it up real quick?
Sure,
I
be
think
like
he
funny.
did miscalculate with putting like $250 million into Trump. He miscalculated on
what'd
that
you do?
because he thought that he could get run roughshod, but he
My
couldn't.
chair moves and I totally elbow smashed myself.
But in
sounds
terms
awful.
of his outward position on things, that's not what he actually thinks.
Fuck
I
this
think
shit.
Divided we
Yeah,
fall.
but this is
Cassie.
this is no this here's the thing though. This is the sign that the intelligence agencies own this country. They have since they killed Kennedy in the fucking 60s. Okay, the intel agencies have so much control, and the Mossad, CIA, MI6, they have so much control over our politicians. There's no goddamn point in having a politician. It doesn't matter who you put in office at this point. It matters what the intel agencies will allow, because we don't have a fucking republic anymore. We have what used to be a republic. It's fucking gone. And when they killed Kennedy, it died. And when nothing was fucking done about it.
Well, the big beautiful
Bullshit.
bill.
Yeah, fuck that shit too.
The big
I wanna
beautiful
claim
bill,
that.
as you know, B Money says it was necessary. I don't know if it was necessary because a lot of the really cool things, even tax on tips, was
It's bullshit.
watered down.
It's not. It's watered down as fuck from the Senate. The Senate fucked it up.
Yeah, the Senate
It's
cut it
funny
all
how
up.
all
and-
of a sudden the people are. Why is now MAGA, not the Republicans, MAGA, the hardcore ones, all of a sudden in favor for omnibuses?
Because
That's
they're
what it
ball
is.
gobblers. They're ball gobblers. They will
That's
fucking
what the
take
bill-
anything
yeah,
that
so
they
this
ball
beautiful
gobble like a
bill
son of a
is
bitch.
The same thing as an omnibus. It's the exact same thing.
It's the exact same thing. You're right. It is.
I
In fact,
remember.
it's probably arguably worse because
I remember a young, sophisticated streamer before he had a cocaine problem, who went by the name of Nick Ricada. When everyone was saying, "Oh yeah, LawTube is a club," and he's like, "I don't like clubs. I want to be a group. I don't want to. I don't. We're just we're a bunch of individuals that just happen to do the same thing." Because clubs and groups start tearing apart and doing infighting and doing all that stuff, and lo and behold, LawTube
right.
eventually crumbled
He's
the way
right.
he predicted it would.
He was right.
MAGA
that was
is
not-
doing the same thing, the exact same thing.
MAGA the thing though, MAGA doesn't have to be one single thing. MAGA is a lot of independents and libertarians came into MAGA. That's what there's a lot of independent voices in MAGA. The establishment Republicans are fucking gay and lame. They need to fucking die out. The old gerontocracy needs to crumble. I am sick and tired of people that are only going to be alive for another 10 or 15 years making policy because they know it's not going to affect them longer than 10 years or so because they're going to be fucking dead. And they obviously don't give a shit about their offspring.
MAGA was only a formidable force because they acted monolithically. They voted monolithically. So they had to be sold that the idea had to be sold to them as one idea. Yes, it comprises of multiple people, but we've found that when push comes to shove, and now that they've started to age out a bit and get to know each other and they've been put to the test with certain scenarios, actually they don't agree. They don't have as much in common. And like, they are a bit of a cult.
There's a section of it that's a cult, but I think most of
it's more. My opinion on this is
I can't see.
changed
Okay,
quite
there
a
it
lot.
is. There it is. Sorry.
My opinion on this has changed pretty rapidly. It used to be that there was just a tiny fraction that was a cult. Now, to me, it seems like it's easily.
I still think
half.
it's probably 30 to 40% that are the diehards that'll just ball gobble until they choke to death.
I think it's more than half.
I think it's about 30.
40%
I think it's about 30% that are ball gobblers, and I think the vast majority are people like me that are saying, "Fuck this shit, I'm pissed off." But
are you tired of the Democrat-Republican Uniparty? Are you tired of your American voice not being heard? Then join the America Party. Did you know the founders of the Democratic Party were Americans? Did you also know the founders of the Republican Party were Americans? But guess what? The America Party is founded by a South African. Wait, what? The true America. And the guy who registered the America Party is Indian. Okay, now I'm not sure where we're going with this, but the visual effects of an eagle flying across the screen with the sound of it. America. Jesus, man.
Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing, Interpino, Matt. I appreciate you, man.
Drop that in the comments. I'm sure other people would want to play that and have it.
Let me see. Okay.
What is happening?
God damn it. I'm so fucking pissed right now.
Yeah, in this paper, I'm not. It's many paragraphs. I'm not going to read all of them. Just this one tiny one. The systemic review revealed no incriminating client list. There was also no credible evidence found that Epstein blackmailed prominent individuals as part of his actions. We did not uncover evidence that could predicate an investigation against uncharged third parties. We must
just trust me, bro. Just trust me, bro. I've seen
no
everything.
evidence. There's no evidence.
Well, if they got rid of it, if they got rid of it all, I kind of understand what they're saying, but this is complete bullshit. If you're going to act like because they deleted most of the shit, probably, yes. But here's the thing. If you're going to act like they weren't actually running a fucking blackmail operation through MI6, CIA, and mostly Mossad, yes, mostly the fucking Israeli intelligence agency was fucking blackmailing people by getting them in compromising situations with little fucking girls or teenage girls that are underage.
Pam Bondi's desk, and she deleted it.
She was involved in the first fucking cover-up, the fucking sweetheart deal. She was involved in the first sweetheart deal.
That's where it got destroyed.
Fucking
now
bitch.
it doesn't
Trump
exist.
too.
Now they
Fuck
can say that truthfully.
Pieces of fucking pussy-ass motherfuckers. I swear to fucking God. They have
I
no
was
goddamn
calling
spines.
that bitch out from the day she was appointed. I'm like,
Me
oh,
too.
wait a second. You're not going to go with this other one? Oh,
You should have had Matt Gaetz.
I mean,
I don't
he's
think
got
Matt
his
Gaetz was
problems
fucking
too,
kids.
Don't get me wrong, but
He was not
would've-
fucking. Matt Gaetz was
he
not
wasn't
fucking a kid.
He wasn't compromised like this.
Exactly. Matt Gaetz
And
would have
so
actually
that's
done
why
his
he didn't get
done
it.
the
And I
job.
knew the shit was up the moment that they were like, "Oh no, he's going." But wait, he's exiting politics altogether, and he's not taking you. This is pretty remarkable. This is something weird has happened here, and everyone's like, "Oh, Pam Bondi, she's the Florida AG. She's gonna be great." I'm like, "Fuck off. This stinks of bullshit. She's gonna be a real bad disappointment to this whole thing," and she has been.
Yeah.
Well, it is.
It's one of those things where I just I will pray. Here's the thing. I'm mad and I'm a little bit misdirectional, like no direction with my fury right now. So what I'll do is I will pray that things do go well and we'll get at least about 50, maybe 40% of what we actually want from this administration. Maybe 40%. I used to say 60%. Now I'm going closer to 40%. Maybe if we're fucking lucky, we'll get the scraps. But you got Trump endorsing faggots like Lindsey fucking Graham. And I don't say that for sexuality's purposes. I say that because of his action. He's a fucking fag.
But he
Because
just
he's
got
a
his little
warmongering piece of
ladybug.
shit. Him, his little
Ladybug.
sassy pants. Lindsey Graham, my little ladybugs. Mhm. You just get them all stirred up, huh? Yeah, you do. Fuck that guy and fuck warmongers. God damn it. These neocon fucks. I swear to God, you can't. It's the oh my God, both sides.
Money
sides
for Israel. We need to help
are so
our friends in
fucking garbage.
Israel.
I feel like
I
at this point I
Israel.
should have just not voted for anybody and just let the world
Israel.
crumble.
Well, it would have
I'm not gonna black
okay.
pill. I'm not gonna black pill. I'm not doing it.
No,
I'm not gonna
no,
black pill.
all right,
Right now, I'm
no,
pissed off.
no.
I'm pissed off.
Listen,
How many more
all of
years
you
will it
American fucking people, that includes you, Daniel. Listen,
Yeah.
Trump is still better than Kamala would have been.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
So yeah,
Yeah,
you still
but-
have to vote. You still have
Yeah,
to
but
do the
she's not
thing.
on. But no, hold on.
I could have voted
You don't have to
libertarian.
vote for him again. He's not running again. He's in now. The Kamala's not even part of the discussion anymore.
It's not.
She's not
So-
relevant anymore. She didn't win. He is the president. He's open game for complaints.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Oh, yes.
But I'm just saying, all these
Criticize
people
away.
being like, "I shouldn't have voted." Well, no, you should have, and you made the correct choice.
Change it now anyway.
We did. It's like I said, we'll get about maybe 40. I'm down to 50 to 40% of what we actually want. Earlier, after that disaster of an interview with Maria Bartiromo, where they got almost pretty much no fucking pushback with Kash Patel, that little bitch, and Dan Bongino. And I know there's a lot of people that are the McGroin Nation. I get it that you like him. I never actually watched the guy very much. I never really liked watching his shit because he wasn't my flavor, not my type of thing. To those that like him, I applaud you, and that's great. I'm glad you liked him. But I think he's being a little. I think what happened is I think people get in and they have people threaten their families, and then they get bribed to a certain amount, and then they just go ahead and go with it all, and they just they don't have a spine. And if you can't do the job, don't take the fucking job.
The only way he could be worse than fucking Kamala Harris is if he actually not nearly started World War III, actually does start it.
I think we've been in a slow World War III, though.
With a nuclear exchange, that would have to take place for him to even be worse than her, which is really catastrophic.
I think we've been in a slow World War III.
She's never going to be the president, so I shouldn't say that, but she might.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez might be coming up here soon. She's getting old. She's old enough now. She's 35 now, isn't she?
Is she 35?
I think she's 35. Yeah, I think she's 35. She's around the same age as me. I'm 34. We're about the same age.
Good. It's like I could still get her pregnant.
No, you can't.
I think she might be pregnant. I think she's starting to get that spread going on. I think she might be pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah, but
or it's just
I would if I could, but I can't. Tragically.
I am. Nope. I'm not happy. Not happy.
I feel ya, and I think we talked about this last time. Even if I ask questions in other streams, I get like accosted. They're like, "What are you doing?"
And here's what I always say. If you have a problem, and I say this on my show all the time, I criticize Trump frequently. There are multiple times where I've made the fucking dunce foil cap. Okay. I don't care. I'm not going to keep put somebody up on a pedestal and make them God. I will not be a sycophant, and I will not ball gobble. I will call balls and strikes, even if I like a lot of what somebody does. When they do something that is particularly egregious, like this, I will absolutely criticize the fuck out of them. And I will acknowledge that we are going to probably get a lot of the things that we want in certain ways. But is it going to be perfect, and is it going to be what we were promised? No. These are promises broken. And if he does the fucking farm workers, I was having this conversation with my brother because we both worked in agricultural labor. We worked at an orchard, our first fucking job, our first paycheck job. We worked at an orchard alongside migrant workers that were here with visas and had work permits. They were doing it the right fucking way. There was a fellow there. His name was Gabriel. He's an awesome dude. I'm pretty sure he was doing it the right way. He'd been there for 20 fucking years. He could have run that fucking operation. I have no problem with you doing it the legal way. If you're doing it the legal way. But if you've come here illegally and you've been here for 10 fucking years, why haven't you gotten your citizenship yet? Why haven't you, I don't know, actually tried to get citizenship? That's inexcusable. Yeah, go the fuck back. And if you come back through, maybe there can be a program where you go back, you get deported, and then if you've actually been a positive member of society and contributed to this country, paid taxes, whatever, if that's something that you were able to do as an illegal alien, I don't know. Apparently they say some can. But if you've done that, then I think you are you get deported, and then maybe there's an somewhat of an expedited process, possibly. But you still have to demonstrate that you are have worth to this country. Then I can have a little bit of a softening with that, but I am not okay with you let the farmers decide. You let the hotel workers decide. The hotel thing really pisses me off because that's just your fucking buddies, Trump. That's all your fucking buddies in the industry that have fucking hotels. That's bullshit. That's biased as fuck. And if you're going to say that that's not, you're ball gobbling. I will absolutely call people out for ball gobbling. God. You can't get better if you don't know when you're fucking up.
I think we wound Bill up.
I don't know if
Yeah,
I've ever
bitch.
mentioned this, but I love Bill.
I love Bill. That's why I said I'm throwing Bill a link tonight.
It's bullshit.
Bill is my first person here.
Motherfuckers!
And that was your last person here. You saved me for the last.
Why is my cat in my gun cabinet? Get out of the gun cabinet. Stop it. Why are you in the gun cabinet? Go. Get off my mags. I'm bitch.
Yeah, that whole thing about America being controlled by Israel, I always thought was stupid.
It's not just the Mossad, but it's
then the Iran thing happened, and I'm like, oh, I didn't need to see that. Now I can't.
I mean, but then you compare that to a bunch of other events throughout history, and you go, oh, actually, this is not a new thing.
Yeah, it's not even about just Mossad,
I can't unsee that.
You gotta go back to the banks in London too. It's the London fucking banks. Go even further. It's a step removed because who created the fucking state of Israel? You got to look at those individuals. You go, there's a fucking rabbit hole that you can get into of the funding.
Mossad was created. I mean, who created the CIA? Was fucking MI6, was it not?
Yep, and it was the OSS first. B Money's got it. He knows what's up.
But the MI6 was basically the premier fucking intelligence service on Earth at the time.
The simulation needs to fucking break. Whatever it is, I don't know if at a certain point when they turn on the Large Hadron Collider, if we split into different realities because there are some people that are so fucking one way and this way. It's like, I don't know if the Large Hadron Collider caused a shift in the fucking time-space continuum where you have bubbles, maybe, of people in their own little fucking weird-ass universe, and there's no fucking continuity. I don't fucking know. But it's just, it's a bunch of chaos at this point. And, I don't know. I think we have a natural inclination to go away from that neg entropy. I think we do have a neg entropy, but it's hard to do as it seems like the universe is full of chaos. But I think that we are fucking it up in certain ways, and that's the only fucking explanation I have.
Indians and the Jews.
No, it's the fucking Indians and the Jews. God damn it, cunt.
Then Sang says, but then there's the Vatican.
Vatican.
Oh God,
fucking shady as shit.
They know what the aliens are. Just saying.
The Romans.
They got him in the fucking basement of the Vatican. There's a giant spider in there. They pray to him.
And a dragon.
I'm a Catholic. I know.
And a dragon. They have dragons, everything.
It's a slut dragon. Slut dragon.
Yeah.
But she only does her whoring on Thursdays, I hear.
Only Thursdays.
Only on Thursdays.
Not on the holy days of obligation, though. Not on the holy days of obligation.
Yeah. Isn't
not
that
Holy Thursday.
No.
Since Sean's here, Gina, isn't there more evidence for the Earth being round than there is being flat?
Oh my
No.
god. Fatwa. I can't put a fatwa
On your
this
channel,
one.
there's a fatwa.
I can't on this
This
one.
is the home of flat Earth.
It is.
This is so gay.
What do you mean, no, Gina? Don't. What do you mean?
Hey, even Sean Squared says no.
I gotta let my cat out. Sorry, my pussy's getting angry. I have to let it out. Be right back.
You haven't made the case to me, but okay.
It's okay.
No, she can't make the case to you without other people's TikTok
We
videos.
feed those little fuckers tonight. Those cats are hungry.
All pussies are hungry. They're greedy.
I got a greedy pussy over here that needs some food. She's, if you couldn't tell, she's
fucking
withering
hungry.
away. She's not rotund at all.
Wait. I have it now, don't I? Where is it? Did I scroll past it?
Are you talking about to put on the screen?
Yeah, I don't see that one.
I didn't put it on there because you're not that kind of channel.
I can
I'll do
be.
it now.
Why is Trump
Mom's
stuck with Graham's
Mysteries of
BS?
Mayhem.
He
It's
could
just so
absolutely
classy.
go
I'm-
against
I'm-
Graham. He has enough public support. There are enough people that hate Lindsey Graham that they could get him voted out of those positions of authority. Jonathan, like I had to look up that comment again. We don't have to accept that these pieces of shit are in the committee positions that they're in. They could get removed. There are ways to do that. You have enough public outcry against these fuckers, and it will happen eventually. Maybe. Or
I don't know. I don't
know.
believe that's true. Look at Nancy Pelosi.
Well, she has. I have no idea how much
Stronghold,
dirt
but
she has on
still,
people. But
I don't know if it's true that there is a way to get rid of them. I think there's an illusion of that. I don't think that's actually true. Otherwise, that would have definitely have happened.
Cassie hates butt slut Graham.
I think the Israel lobby is stronger than any voting power is. Any voting power.
There you go,
I
Bill.
think it's a combination. Very nice. I like it. Cat ears, yes. But
I made that.
It's nice. I like it. Good job. But I don't think it's just on Mossad. I think it's a combination of influences. I think the intel agencies got together from the different countries. And I think years ago, they decided they were going to control the levers of power. And if anybody decides to step outside of that, they kill them.
It's easier to say the Jews because it mostly is.
It's just easier to say the Jews. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think there's definitely more to it. I think that's a component with the.
There is more to it,
sure.
but no one cares about that. I don't think. I mean, that's way too phonetically jarring to caveat every single time. It's the Jews.
It's just. I can't put it on just one race of people.
Well, I'm going to for the ease of conversation because it's mostly them.
Yeah,
so it makes sense to put it on them.
Yeah, I just if it's based on immediate characteristics.
It's who?
Yeah.
Well, it's mostly in their interest. Whether it's them pulling all the levers, it's all in their interest. So I can only put it on them.
There's a lot of evil. There's a lot of evil people that consider themselves Christians and atheists that are involved as well. So
yeah, but I'm not talking about fucking
the religion.
Jews.
You're talking about just the race.
The state of Israel.
Okay, you're talking about the state of Israel. Then. Okay, so that's different than just the Jews.
Isn't everyone talking about the state of Israel?
Well, if you say it's just the Jews, then that's on a race of individuals. If it's just the Jews, that's a race of individuals. And I say this all the time. I'm not going to put something on based on immutable characteristics.
It's already boring. Now, what I mean,
and,
like,
that's my perspective on it. So if that's what
you
want to say,
you're
then...
not wrong, and I'm not trying to, but like, and I'm not. It's not invalid. It's just that. It's already when you start teasing out those weeds. Like, it's not. No,
Daniel, are you dropping a new rap album with Yee tomorrow?
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, it's called Wigger Heil Hitler.
Jesus Christ! It's like in there's no way to solve it unless the people take back the power.
Who are these other influencers?
I don't know how it happened.
Yeah. I think the people have to rise up and actually make a stink in the right kind of way, not advocating for, violence or anything like that. But I think if enough people get out of but the thing is, like, the American public has been so fucking neutered, and the food that we're given, it's in our fucking water, making us complacent, fucking calcifying our pineal glands. Most of the fucking American public, their IQ is under 100, guys. Most of the American public's IQ is under 100. That's a fucking problem. I'm not trying to be a fucking smarty pants here, but that's a fucking problem. Oh, thank you. I got a soda. Thank you, honey.
Soda. Is it with the good ice?
It's with the good ice, yes. It's not the Sonic ice. Not the Sonic ice. It's the pellet ice. I like the pellet ice. The
Well,
Sonic
either
ice,
one is good.
The pellet ice is good, yes.
Fluoridated sheep.
Fluoridated, yeah. It's, that's part of it, yeah. But it's part of the food. It's part of the fucking medications. You have a bunch of people that have would have had passion and interest in things, and they get told that if they have a down moment, if they're down for a couple of weeks, they're told that they have depression, and a fucking doctor throws a goddamn medication at them, when in reality they might have just had to adjust their fucking diet or added a little bit of different activity in their life, and that might have helped their situation. Or here's the thing, guess what? Sometimes you can be sad. Sometimes you can be sad for a month or two because of shit going on in your life, and you know what? Things get better usually. And if they don't, and you end up with sometimes there's dysthymia, sometimes there's depression, there are variations, and according to the DSM, yes.
You need pills. Everyone needs pills.
Just throw a fucking pill at it. Throw a fucking pill at it. Get that high fructose corn syrup in your body too. That'll affect your genetic fucking code.
So you should start taking pills. You should everyone here should jazz up their addiction today.
I'm tempted to call in sick tomorrow.
Antidepressant adjustment thingy. That blows my mind that people have antidepressants and then another thing that like soups it up. That's fucking craziness.
Yeah, maybe. Well, and the interesting thing about SSRIs, the research on the SSRIs, it shows that they actually don't necessarily. There's no real evidence to show that they actually help the issue. They fix the issue. They don't fix the issue. They numb it. They numb the issue, so you don't actually ever address it. I think that there is value in therapy.
They don't numb anything for me, but I have an adverse, weird reaction to them. They make things hyper, like
interesting. So you have a paradoxical reaction to it?
I guess so, yeah.
The opposite of the intended reaction would be like a paradoxical reaction, yeah.
It's
like people
like my daughter gets hyperactive from Benadryl.
Or like I was a patient sitter at a hospital when I was in college, and sometimes when people come in with like behavioral health issues, like they overdosed or they tried to kill somebody or something like that, maybe homicidal, suicidal, whatever. When they're getting freaked out, you give them 5 of Ativan or 0.5 of Halidol, right? And sometimes instead of calming down, they would ramp the fuck up, and then they have to get in restraints and then get intubated with a nice Diprovan. But if that would be called a paradoxical reaction. Instead of calming down, they go up the other way.
My kids get paradoxical reactions because the autism.
Yeah, the brain works differently.
That's just my luck.
Yeah, but you know what though? I will shit.
We're cruising. We're gonna go right around midnight. So
yeah. Here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Even though we may be mad, and I'm very mad. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I'm a little bit pissed off.
I can tell you the rate of speech is like sped up.
Here's what I do. Here's when I get to these points. I may rant and rave, and I may get pissed off, and I may, I needed my rant button that I had for my stream. I needed that today. But I'm gonna pray. I'm a religious person, and when I find, I try not to put faith in men, and I did have a little bit of faith that this administration would actually address that specific issue, and that was stupid of me. I'll agree. That was stupid. What I do have faith in is I have faith in God, and I have faith in, what I can control in front of me. The serenity prayer is a good thing to pray if you're a praying person. And I pray to God on a regular basis, and I will put it up to God and hope and pray that things go well and our country succeeds and we don't all end up fucked over by the Jews, I guess. I don't know.
And MI6. No, fuck, it's the Jews.
Him and Ye gonna start a collab.
I was looking for it. You erased it.
I did.
Oh God,
guys, Gina erased the Hitler.
You'll never be allowed into Israel now.
Apparently, I have some Jews. Hey, Hey, Daniel, you want to hear something? Apparently, I do have a little bit of Jewish in my ancestry. My uncle did the
I
DNA
knew
test.
it, I could
Yeah,
sniff
that's what it.
from here.
That's why I'm chilling for Israel so hard right now. But that's-
Do you know how many people think I'm Jewish because of this?
oh, it's because the nose.
Fucking
The
no.
Schnauzer.
Yeah.
Because of that
giant.
fucking beak
Oh
on you.
my goodness.
Thing
The
of
chat was
fucking
like,
life,
you're
I nearly
ending at
fall over the
midnight.
place
That
first
can't
thing,
happen. You guys got a lot more Gina tonight than you usually do on Sundays.
Mm.
It's because of us.
It's 100% because of us.
It is. Dozer and Daniel doing a collab now on a new album.
You said Dozer? I don't know what album I'm on. Wait a second. I gotta share this really quick.
How did I become the Jew guy on the fucking stream? Where's Tweet
just-
when you think him?
What's up, Darnell? Good to see you, man.
Oh, Darnell's here. What do you think of Jews?
Yeah, like we're ending at
Wow.
midnight.
Shit. Oh
What a
God.
comment to walk in on.
I don't know.
Oh wait, am I sharing my screen or are you sharing your screen? You sharing your screen?
I'm not touching anything.
That's not me. Oh God.
We're doing it!
Fucking
Yeah!
Christ. Fucking Christ. No. Wait, where'd Doser go? Did my camera die? I think my camera just died.
Yo,
Oh, Phil.
that was anti-Semitic and
That's actually
protected
I
you.
hate it, but that fucking song is so catchy. It's got
That
it's
song
a-
is so good. I've just
It's
listened to it
catchy.
twice. I'm like, this
it's
song is
catchy
actually
as
really
fuck.
good.
I hate
Phil,
it.
where did you go though?
I don't know. It won't let me come back, but let me share this really quick. This is Elon's new oh wait, you're doing it again. Stop it.
Sean.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Dun, dun, dun.
Here's
Where's
Elon's
your
new
screen? Oh, there it is.
Elon's new leadership team for the America Party.
Oh my God.
Do
I
not
love it.
redeem.
Do not
Do not
redeem.
Do not
Do
extra
not
cheese. Do not get the
redeem.
extra cheese.
It's hilarious.
Babs
that,
and Vagine.
it's hilarious that all of the meme, like the meme lords of the right, are clowning this to hell. Which means that the Democrats will pick this up as being a rate, like they're going to side with Elon eventually over
You're
this,
back.
because
maybe
all the racists are against us. So therefore, it'll become the non-racist version of the right, and then oh my God, it's going to fail, but it'll be spectacular.
That makes my head.
Wait.
hurt.
Is it possible that the America Party is just a clever, elaborate way to launder money somehow?
maybe it's a possibility. You know what? I'm ready for the aliens to show up. Damn it!
Right? Take me away.
Well, I got bad news.
Away.
Take me away. Damn it! We got the same jukebox in our head. Stop it, Sean! You son of a bitch! It's a catchy song. Did you guys hear the metal version of it? There's a metalcore version of it, and it's actually I
All-
I even know what song you're talking
Listen,
about.
all of the versions of it are really good. The bluegrass
Kanye
one,
West song.
Oh,
They
that one
made-
he's obsessed with.
Yes.
I'm not obsessed with anything.
It's funny. It's funny. It's for the meme. God damn it! It's for the meme. All right.
Oh, okay.
It's like Kanye went full goblin mode. He's in full goblin. He's decided to say screw it. He had a little bit of MK Ultra. Literally the Canadian MK Ultra guy was involved with this thing. So there was that, but it's always about laundering money. Yeah. I went to X to try to see any updates, and it's not doing much. Why am I back 13 hours? This is stupid. Give me Epstein updates, bastards. Follow enough people on X. Oh, Cat Turd's even calling it out. If they lost Cat Turd, they fucked up. If Cat Turd isn't Ball Goblin, if Cat Turd said, "What the fuck to this?"
To
you know
what?
you done fucked up if you lost that boomer faggot.
To what?
To the Epstein shit.
thing.
No.
He's
Oh,
Cat
Luke
Turd
Rudowski.
is the biggest ball washer.
He's choking. He's literally he has developed a new breathing system to where he actually can inhale the balls, and it it fuels him.
Yeah, he
Okay, the
installed
testicles.
gills so that he could
They
swim
help
through
make him
stomach,
live.
Definitely.
But Luke Rutkowski posted a great thing. Pictures of the fucking boxes with all the tapes and the videos in them. Whatever happened to that shit? Whatever happened to that shit? Luke Rutkowski was on the island. He was running around on the island.
The
with one
only
of
one
his
that's
buddies.
fucking I've got more respect for him over this
Yep.
last few, like, because he's
Yep.
like, no, I'm not going with any of you cunts on this shit.
Same
He's
here.
not- like, he's obviously not the smartest guy out there, but he's not.
Is this because he's a
compromising.
Polish? He's the Polak? Is that what we're doing here?
No, I've had to
No, I know plenty of very smart Polacks.
I'm just
He's not
playing.
one of
I'm
them.
just playing.
listen.
I think it's
there's
his.
been-
I think he's a pretty smart guy. It's just his grasp of the English language kind of sucks sometimes.
No, Bill. There's been a time or two where I've been modding for the quartering, right? And Luke's been running his fucking mouth about shit, and I know absolutely is not true. And I'm like, no, that's not true. This is the fact. I can tell you're reading your news from whatever paper because it's bullshit.
Okay.
And then
I
they're
got
like, no,
you.
I'm pretty sure. I'm like, no, I know it for a fact. He's like, no, I saw pictures. I'm like, no, you saw bullshit. That's like, it's not true.
Fair.
And
Fair.
it's his flubs of the English language, which he's perfectly fluent in all of the necessary ways. It's his choice of words. He goes to use big words that he just doesn't know what they mean. And it doesn't matter that he doesn't. He knows how to use English. He knows what the word is supposed to be or should be. It's not a language barrier thing.
Wait,
It's
guys,
that he
wait.
doesn't know how to say things.
Wait. We have a thing.
A
Diligent
thing.
Denizen 4 minutes ago is saying the FBI has not officially validated the memo's authenticity. The link to the documents on the Axios website have been scrubbed, apparently. So we may have had a good hour-long bitch fest for nothing.
Or is it possible the government is all of a sudden going, oh shit, this is
Could
We
be.
lost
bad.
a lot of
We've
people.
lost the base.
Shit.
Could be. They do
think
that
they would
sometimes.
have
They
that
drip
over
feed
that?
out. They fucking put something out, and then when they see the negative reaction, they pull it back. That is a thing that happens.
That has happened. That has happened a bunch of times. It happened a bunch of times with the Biden camp, and it's happened a bunch of times now. So it's entirely possible the government has
On top
talked
of
to
my kitty
Axios,
ears.
and then
love the Illuminable.
the government has talked to Axios. Axios put out the
Wait.
story.
But if you think
The
about
base
this,
is furious, and all of a sudden, it's
it's always
Axios.
in the government's
Oh,
best
I
interest.
forgot how interesting this feels on a bald head.
It's always the government's interest
That's
to
what she
take both
said?
positions and confuse everyone because then no one can ever trust what they say
well, that's a part
or
of
know what to
the
believe. So if they were to consistently come out and be honest with us, then we just trust what they believe and act out that. But they don't. They want the ambiguity. They want the distrust. They don't want anyone to know what is actually going on. So say both things all the time, every time.
yeah
and that
strategic
way,
ambiguity
They
is
won't
what
believe
that's called.
anything we say.
Oh,
And
Will
therefore we can
Chamberlain's a
never-
bitch, though.
And
Will
that removes
Chamberlain's
the responsibility to even tell the truth ever because it won't matter anyway. We won't believe it. 'Cause we won't.
Will Chamberlain says, I 100% believe that there wasn't anything laying around to find beyond stuff that incriminated Epstein and Maxwell alone. Whether that was because Epstein and was the lone trafficker or because all the files were burned 2 decades ago, who knows? That's a oh gosh, I hate Will Chamberlain.
No,
sometimes.
there were FBI photos that were released, and it showed a drawer full of DVDs with little girls' names on them.
Here's actually I got that pulled up. Let me share real quick. Just a second. Oh, what am I doing? No, wrong thing. Shit.
Yeah, but when was the photo taken?
When they fucking went to his house the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in 2016 was it or 2019?
19.
There's one of them. That's the one you're talking about, Sean?
No, I didn't even know that one existed, but that's the one.
There you
Yeah,
go.
so these are like at least 6 years old now.
Right, you're gonna tell me fucking Bill Gates and Bill Clinton are on one of those. Fucking, you're telling me that there's no video somewhere with fucking Stephen Hawking getting his dick sucked by a fucking kid while he's in his wheelchair going, oh, that's so good.
No.
Midgets, man. They're midget children.
I think it's all being destroyed, especially with this latest wave of Trump election and all of that.
Well, yeah, they're probably destroyed. But the point is that the evidence
The answer is
existed.
no, they don't
There it
exist.
is. So it existed. There
There
was
it
a
was.
client list because watch all the videos. You'll see the client list.
But it's
Oh
not.
yeah.
But
Oh
there it
yeah.
was.
Give it to the daddy of physics. Oh yeah. I came.
It can't be produced as evidence now, other than it exists in this photo that was taken a few years back. It's all gone.
Well, yeah, it
promise
very
you that.
well may be all gone. That would be the smart thing to do. But to say that he didn't do the thing never existed, and then he died by his own hand, that's come on.
If that's the
fucking-
smart thing to do, then that's what was done. You're forgetting that these are the people that have remained the winners forever.
Mikey wants to know, Bill, what kind of guns you rocking in that cabinet?
Well, I actually have
None.
just
It's
my
empty.
daily-
He had lost
you know,
them in a boating accident.
I've got a gun safe where I moved everything down to lock it all up because I mean I got a gun safe now, so I need more guns though. I do need more guns. I was shooting with my brother. He has a Palmetto Glock clone, I think is what he called it. That thing was so much nicer than my little High Point 9mm. Although I mean my High Point gets the job done. Huh?
That's your problem. You bought High Point.
I've had this thing for like 8 years and it has never jammed on me. It's a good little gun. Like it's big. And the cool thing about a High Point is when you run out of ammunition, the cool thing about it is you could throw it at somebody's head and it's just as lethal. Just saying. But his Palmetto Glock clone, I shot that thing. He had a 17 round mag. That just holy shit, that was fun to shoot. And man, we destroyed this little box. And I was just like working on like just my practice pulls and stuff from my Bravo belt, and it was a good time. We blew stuff up, we Muricaed it up, and you know what? In our
What's
little
your
spot in
favorite gun to
Southeast
shoot?
Missouri, favorite gun to shoot, probably honestly. I love shooting my 22 long rifle. It is such a fun gun to shoot. And I am so fucking accurate with that thing. Even at like 13 or 14 years old, I was out plinking with, which if you don't know what plinking is, it's like you got your little target, your little metal target. They look like spoons kind of. And, you know, it was about, I don't know, 30, 40 yards away. It was more than that, probably 50. And we were shooting down the hill and my uncle had us set up and he was just kind of like entertaining us like, oh yeah, you guys are going to shoot around and miss a lot and all that stuff. But I freaking, my little 22 long rifle, perfectly sighted in. I'm really good with it. Love it. And I just went plink, 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 plink. Just every single one of them. I'm dead on with that thing. And it's just such an easy gun to shoot. It's versatile. You can bring it around. I used to take it around the fields when I was in high school and shoot turtles because, you know, technically you're not supposed to do that. But, you know, they were threatening our fish population. And I remember distinctly this one time in I kept shooting this turtle head and I was like, man, I know I'm not missing it. And I figured it out after like the third or fourth shot. I had blown the head off of this turtle and I kept nailing the head and making it move. And it was like, and I kept moving it through the water after I had decapitated the turtle with the shot. And yeah.
Oh my God.
But I do like my AR. It's actually, my AR is actually from Anderson Manufacturing, which just went bankrupt or sold out to another company. So I have an Anderson Manufacturing AR out of Kentucky, which I don't know if that's going to increase its value since the company's been sold or what. I've had different advice from different people on that. I don't plan on selling it. I like it. It's got the little you know, it's got the can on the end. It gets the job done. I like it. So yes, he is shirtless. He is blinding. We are blinded by the light.
Wrapped up like a douche.
Deuce. It's Deuce.
I know.
Another roller in the night.
I modulated my temperature. Okay, calm down.
My guts hurt. I've got to go.
Your guts hurt? Oh, you're gonna have to go to hospital.
He needs to go get food.
I probably need. I didn't eat dinner.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
I? Wait, yeah, I did. I had chicken nuggets from McDonald's. Very healthy.
What did I eat? Oh, my stepdad made fried chicken. I had chicken stuffing and corn.
Fucking loudest noises.
Ooh, now I want fried chicken.
I ate 4 hot dogs.
I'm surprised you didn't hear that. It's been...
And Rennie liked your hot dog.
Yeah.
There's a storm coming in too.
Sean doesn't like guns, thus he's nuded up.
No, I want all the guns. I want to shoot them. I want to shoot the big ones, and my bottom will jiggle. And then I want to shoot ones with like lasers on them. I want to shoot all of the guns. That's what I want.
He hates guns. He hates freedom and cheap gas.
He hates imperial.
Yes.
We'll be humping.
Sean took MDMA and we'll be humping the carpet soon.
I mean, he also hates. He once punched an eagle.
Sanglet says there are 2 bands that sing that song. One is Douche.
Oh, interesting. You're missing an E there, though, Sangland.
Blinded by some dykes.
You guys want to see a gun video of me shooting a shotgun?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, mate. It'll make.
I actually had to sell this because it was like $850 and I needed the extra cash. But this was my first time shooting my Remington. I think it's 870, 12 gauge pump action. And there was an old glass Yoo-Hoo bottle that my brother had out. This is out at my brother's, by the way. This is also when I was about 30 pounds fatter than I am now. So enjoy that double chin.
Kevin Smith from the side like this.
Yeah, it's a little bit. That's a damn good coat, though. But okay, here we go.
All right.
Whenever you're ready, sir. Very well.
Stop resisting.
Things.
What dost thou say to the god of death?
Stop resisting.
Not today.
I think that was very anti-Semitic.
The god of death.
Mm-hmm.
I shot the Yoo-Hoo bottle. Oh, is it because Netanyahu?
Yoo-hoo.
Yes. It went boom. That was a fun shooting gun. I liked that gun.
I've only shot BB guns. My dad has all of that stuff. I could probably do it. I just haven't done it yet.
It's like so fun.
God, buy more ammo.
I'm also
Everybody needs
super
to buy
little,
more
so I'm
ammo.
kind of afraid.
You can get there are guns that are made for like you can get kid-size guns if you want. like I'm not even being a dick. Sometimes people do have to get smaller guns. Like so, and it's like I have short arms myself. If you could tell, like that cock on the what I did, like pumping it right there. I'm short, so that was part of why it was so slow, and it was the first time I shot it, so I wasn't used to the mechanics of the gun yet. So
damn it, Gina, get a clip bot.
I know he had this Glock and his cock and his
I know, right?
Short.
it would have been I did that.
Missed it, damn it.
Yeah, but that's a little gun. I think it was like 800.
Daniel, you're telling me you have nothing to eat in that house, sir?
No, I ate it all. I
was talking to Amy.
See, because I can't carry too much food back at one time because I don't have a car.
My head's hot.
I get a bit in.
Why don't you get like a little old lady cart or a backpack?
Well, I've done this before, and hold a sec. My fucking.
All right. Well, Lady Dozer is back home.
Like, I don't save any money by doing like a whole week's worth. It's just because I'm one person. If it was more than one person, maybe. But it's like shopping at the supermarket here is just like, honestly, is the same price as just fucking getting takeaway every time, which is disgusting. So I don't do that either. But
there you go. There you go, Mike. Get after it, man.
Oh, he's getting a good gun.
Get it. All right, guys. Well, it has been a blast. Sorry if I took over the conversation with the Epstein rants, but
no, it's fine.
No, it was good. That's why we have you.
It's Mom's Mystery and Mayhem.
There was mayhem.
If we're honest, I brought up the Epstein thing. So dance my puppets.
He's the puppet master. But Gina, very, very happy birthday, and to you, Sean. I guess, fag.
Actually,
it's been my birthday. It's been my birthday for 4 minutes.
Fucking happy birthday, you dirty little bastard.
God, it's been my birthday. I'm 41. Oh.
Happy birthday!
Oh, no.
Happy vaginal birthday!
This is awful.
Let me sing "Happy Birthday" like Marilyn Manson did to Kennedy. Happy birthday, Mr. Shot.
Yeah, Mr. Shot.
All right,
All right, guys. I got to peace out. Lady Dozer's home. I want to spend a little bit of time with her before she gets too sleepy. and
Before you
grumpy.
go, drop your link. We got to get you to 1,000.
Let's get it. Let me pull it up. Give me a second.
Drop it low.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
I haven't watched that. Actually, I said something from that movie earlier today, Rio.
Mm.
Get it, girl. Drop it low.
Let's
John
get
is
it. It's a
turning
fun movie.
55.
Does that mean I get free stuff? I could use some free stuff.
Yeah, I signed you up for AARP.
Mod King already got me. He dropped the link. Thank
Neuro,
you.
you're the bestest.
He's the Mod King. He's the Mod King, guys. Let's get to 1,000. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 9:30 p.m. Central. We talk about stuff and things. It's a good time.
Just make sure you come with your clam.
Yes, on Saturdays we do the Dozer Din DJ hour. You can rock out with your cock out, jam out with your clam out. Those are the only two fucking options. This year, intersex, pick a lane. Damn it! Come on.
I'm gonna jam out with my
clam out.
What
No,
if I
my-
have a
my
vagina?
cock out.
Vagina. All right, guys.
Mine
Y'all have
in
a
your
good one. Happy
pocket.
birthday, guys.
Love
y'all.
you, Bill. Thanks for hanging.
Yeah.
Looks like we went to blow the candles out. That's what Sean should be doing. Oh.
Yeah,
They'll blow the candles out today.
my son said, "Dad, I'm really excited for your birthday." Oh yeah, buddy, why is that? Because I'm gonna get cake.
Because you're 1
Fair
year
enough.
close to dying.
And did
Yeah.
they blow the candles out?
Do you know what kind of cake you're
100%.
getting yet?
Yes, because I think so. Because my wife very blatantly just said, "Yeah, which one do you want?" And then I'm like, "I don't want to be asked questions. I want things to be presented to me."
Right?
Yeah, so I had to pick like some sort of peasant.
And what did you pick?
I don't know, a chocolatey one.
Mm.
A chocolatey one because I figured that will make the most people happy because I'm always trying to make others happy.
I'll be like,
They have
"Fuck
a
you,
red
it's
velvety
all
one
mine."
or
And
a strawberry shortcake one.
I did have a strawberry one, and I kind of wanted it, but I didn't know if everyone else would like it. So I foregoed with my wants.
I
to
would have
make
been
my
like, if
family
you're
happy.
getting me a cake, you're getting me a cake, and then you're getting everyone else a separate cake. Because
No, I
my
don't do
cake is
that.
all for me, and it's going to be exactly as I want it. And you cunts aren't having a slice of that kind. You can't even look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Otherwise,
like
there's
carrot
no
cake
cake for
stuff.
anyone.
I guess some
Carrot cake
chocolatey ice cream cake or whatever. It should be good. You know what? It'll be all right.
Do you know what? I hate chocolate cake. The best cake is
It's
like,
ice cream. It's ice cream. It's an
Oh,
ice cream
okay.
cake.
yeah.
It's a
sure.
chocolate brownie ice
I
cream.
don't like
cake.
chocolate ice cream either.
Chocolate brownie.
The only chocolate stuff I like is chocolate.
Okay.
And the chocolate, the ice cream. So I'm not having any of your cake. Huh.
Good.
Ginger said, "Amen, Danny."
See, Ginger hates it too.
Nope.
But a nice
Chocolate.
vanilla cake or a lemon cake. They're
Oh,
good.
I love lemon, Danny.
Yes. Or
Mm.
banana cake. They're fucking
Listen,
great.
Ginger
Yep.
is allowed to not like it. I'm just saying.
Why aren't I now allowed now?
Why?
allowed
Because
to
she
not like it?
because with a rack of lamb like hers, she can do anything she wants.
Why can't I not like the cake?
What's wrong with his rack?
You don't even like the cake. Yeah,
nothing
what's
like
wrong with
this
my
one.
rack? Oh.
Thank you, Cassie.
I like white cake with almond icing.
Almond icing. Interesting.
Yeah, wedding cake icing.
So a thinner frosting.
Gina, I've decided I know exactly what song I should use for the news hangout intro. I know I made a couple and you picked one, but I've decided it's going to be the Kanye West one, but an instrumental.
Oh my God.
If I can
Yanni,
find it.
it's actually Sean's birthday first because he's older, because he's an old fuck.
Yes.
My 41st will be tomorrow, Tuesday.
Yeah, my birthday is July 7th, 1984.
Strawberry cheesecake.
Gina is
Mm.
July 8th, 1984.
My favorite is red velvet. Red velvet cheesecake. Delicious.
Mine's going to be from Dairy Queen.
Do you get that every year?
No,
How come she just didn't surprise you?
I don't know. No, not only how come she didn't surprise me, how come I don't get it almost every year? Like, I mean, out of the last decade we've been married or together or whatever, it's only been like once.
So why did she do it this year?
I don't know. I mean, I'm glad, but I don't know.
She's spying on you.
Like that, there's nothing to spy on. I mean, listen, if she's gonna spy on me, she's gonna watch these streams.
Oh, Sean, Mikey's older than us by 6 months.
Yeah,
Wait, so you're a January baby?
he is a January baby.
Listen,
Thank you,
Mikey,
Yanni. I love you, bud.
Mikey, it's not my fault. I didn't do anything. Stop yelling at me.
What did is it going weird for you guys and choppy as well? Like keeps cutting
Thanks,
in
Neuro.
and out.
You keep going in and out.
Oh. I don't know what then. I've got to go anyway. I feel sick.
All right. Well, you go eat something.
Yes.
I can't.
Do you need me to send you a
hug?
I'm gonna go to bed.
A
Send me a hug.
stipend so you can get chips and gravy.
It's okay. Thanks anyway. I will talk to you later.
Oh, I wouldn't. I don't actually know how I would do that to Australia.
PayPal.
Oh, I have that. Although I have no money in it. I moved it all for my computer.
If you have it set though to connect to your bank account, you can use it
Fucking
even though it
cutting
says
in and out.
zero.
There's
You
no
can
one
still
else.
send money.
Oh right, I can't. Darnell's correct.
If you have it connected, it'll just draw from your bank account. I don't have a birthday on January 1st. That's when I say my new age. So I don't have a birthday. I don't tell people my birthday. I don't like it celebrated. I don't like it celebrated. I hate it.
Mikey, stop it.
I don't like that either, Darnell. I deliberately tell
So-
people after it's happened.
Me too.
So they can't do anything.
So I'm 45 until January 1st, and I'm 46.
All right, okay, but you can tell us though.
But then that means your birthday's on January 1st.
It's not though. It's not.
But
No,
then
but
if we
it
just
might as well be to anyone else, and you will still get the same annoyance.
That's true. On January 1st, I'm sending you happy birthday messages.
Okay.
So then why not just tell me your actual birthday if it's okay?
No, I don't like people know my birthday.
Okay.
I don't like a big deal being about it. I don't like gifts because as a kid, birthday parties were always like conditional for me. Presents were always conditional. I had to do something to in order to get or keep the present. It was a pain in the ass, and I fucking hate my birthday for it. So
That's fair enough, but I'm not going to give you anything and be like, Darnell, listen, I'm going to need to see your pee-pee in order for you to keep this gift.
Whoa.
that would be a good condition.
He
Though.
will want to see that. It's in the fine print. Don't believe him.
Oh goodness.
Oh, goodness. Mikey's birthday is literally on January 1st.
Damn.
Really?
Ginger just wants to know what sign you are.
Yes.
What do you mean, yes?
Yes.
Hungry.
If I say what it is, it'll narrow it down. I'm not doing that.
But it's just the month. It's not the day nor the year. Well, we do know the year.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't mind you knowing the year. I don't like people knowing my birthday though. I hate all of it. I just don't like birthdays for myself.
Okay, we won't push you.
Oh, okay then. All right. Are we allowed to narrow it down to a quarter of the year? Oh. Because I was gonna say, well, are you a water sign? Are you a fire sign?
I know none of those things. I know what any of that shit is.
Okay. That's fair. I'm Cancer the Crab. I'm emotional.
Me too.
Water signs do go well together, by the way. My wife is whatever January is, and let me tell you, that doesn't go so well.
She's a Capricorn. That's my husband and my daughter.
Isn't that a fire? Capricorn is a fire sign?
I don't know.
Mikey, are you a fire sign?
Darnell is a Scorpio.
I have no clue what month that is. I really don't.
Yeah. Water signs go well together. Allegedly. I don't know if that's true. I'm allegedly ruled by the moon.
I love the moon.
What's he doing?
His internet keeps going out, he said. Remember?
Yeah.
See? That's the storm's coming in.
It's his koala-powered internet. That's what that is. Koala-powered.
Not armadillos.
Okay.
They don't have them there.
No, they don't.
But it's,
You know what's also really...
it's fiber internet, but can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's fiber internet, but there's been issues with it, so I'm moving to the 5G internet. Hold on.
Interesting thing about Australia is they don't have any rabies. Rabies doesn't exist on the island.
Really?
Yeah, that's really cool.
I wonder why.
They just don't have it and never made it on there. And now they have
Is it-
extreme...
It's afraid to go to Australia.
Yeah. Oh no, it wouldn't be a full moon, man. Sean, my ass is so hairy as I've gotten old. Like in the last couple of years, it's just my crack is filled with hair. It's the craziest thing. I don't know what's happened, man.
You know, Cass, I appreciate it and I understand. I just don't like it celebrated. I like.
It's okay.
No, she was messing around in the chat. I'm not mad or upset or anything. I just don't like celebrating.
Well, either way, Darnell, no matter when your birthday is, we love you.
God.
And that tight little bottom we saw the other day.
Right?
Welcome to the fraud.
Are you calling a fraud detection place, Danny?
No, I am.
Oh.
What the fuck? Why was all this cunt disabled?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. I think I'm back. Yeah, I mean, Darnell's
Great.
moving. Literally no one else is, though. Darnell's
they're
okay,
just
now I'm
sitting there.
back. Now that all the warnings are gone. I had to fucking... There's something wrong with my fiber internet. I had to move on to a different internet connection.
Is it because your computer is not new enough?
No, dickhead. It's literally the same computer.
Bro, I'm only kidding.
I will fly there and kill you. And take your computer.
I mean, you could. It's in Amazon in pieces over there in Amazon box.
And sell it because it's too much. No, I'd
Well, I
still
mean-
build it and keep it. I would keep it and build it because it is a sick computer. I would know exactly how awesome it is if you sent me the list, but you don't want to do
What
that.
do you mean send you the list?
I want to fucking look at it so I can dream.
I'm gonna get my box.
And also, if you fucking need me to help, what is he? I don't want to look at what he's. Send
He
me the
thinks you mean
fucking-
literally want to look at it now, as opposed to just sending you like the link or something.
No, don't send me the whole. No, this is not gonna work. Send me the parts list so I can look at the pictures.
He just wants to see a parts list. That's it.
I know, but I want to show it off.
This doesn't help me with any of my curiosities.
Zero.
Show it off then.
You're gonna show me the case right now?
The case hasn't arrived yet.
Exactly. So send me the parts list.
Oh my god, I'll send you the parts list.
The
As well.
parts list.
And so I also know if you're missing shit that you haven't thought of, like the cables for your monitors to start
I don't
with.
need cables for my monitors
How do you know?
because I looked it up.
What you gonna
So
you gonna
you've got
Bluetooth into your
DisplayPort
computer?
leads.
No,
You've
I
got
have.
DisplayPort leads?
I have. Yes, one of my monitors is a display port.
But you've got because there's 3 display ports and 1 HDMI, so that's compatible with your 4 monitors. You don't have other options than that. There's 3 display port and 1 HDMI 2 port. So that has to fit. I mean, you could start with just 1 or 2 and figure out the rest, but still.
Well,
Shit like that. Send me the list. Now that I've finished being angry at you for buying it already.
Well, I showed you what the case is, right?
What the fuck? No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Thank you.
Dude.
Thank you, the 1 a.m.
Yes, thank you, my friend. Yeah, I showed you. It's a big case.
You did. Oh, you got the extra wide one.
I got the black one.
I was gonna get that case for this computer, but I decided to
Oh,
keep
shit.
the one that I had. Or a similar
black
case.
But there's more important things afoot.
Oh, Ginger.
Now, you know what Ginger needs to do?
Wait, was that
Ginger,
what
my
that
love.
fucking-
My love,
So-
beautiful Ginger, you need to follow Danny. I'm sure you do by now, but you also need to watch his show. He streams. When are you streaming, Danny? Thursday at 9? Wednesday at 9?
Yes, with
Wednesday at 9.
Gina. Oh my God, Ginger, I love you.
I sent it to him.
And Gina sent it to me, so thank you, Gina. So I've got that now, but I'm going to update the shoe fund total. That is so cool. Thank you.
Now you can go get
Thanks,
food
Gina.
or
Why
shoes.
can't I change my? Here it is.
Are you
Look
sending
at
him a
that.
parts list?
I will write one out for him.
What do you mean write one out? Isn't it just ready?
What do you
Didn't you
mean,
buy it
isn't it
all
just-
from the same place?
No.
How many different places? I bought mine
Couple.
from like 3 different places.
No, because I wanted to get the best prices.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But how many different
Ooh, Bill's
different
going to get
purchases
fried
did that result
tendies.
in for you?
Like 3
Yes,
places.
Ginger, I sent him that through
Yeah, same for
PayPal.
me. Yeah, I got it already.
Actually, I sent that before she sent that.
Oh, did you? Did you really?
That's why I had to call the fraud department. I was like, again?
Oh my God. You're so sweet.
You're welcome, Ginger.
Thanks, friend. I could cry.
I'll go get some food, you stupid cunt.
I will. Directly after this, but Sean's gonna send me some just send me the 3 things.
What do you mean
I
the
already
3
know
things?
your name. The
Basically,
3
a receipt
invoices.
that shows you the parts you, yeah, your invoices.
No, what?
'Cause I
What?
did the
didn't
same
know where to
thing.
get those from.
I already or screenshot the parts part of that invoice. Don't have to send the whole thing. It's easier than
Just
writing
calm
the
your
list
tits. Let
out.
me do this. I'm writing the list
Isn't it?
out.
You're gonna write it out? Okay, whatever. That still
Ginger
works.
says you have to model them for her. Clothing optional.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Do you know there's actually going to be a second shoe fund after this one's filled because, well, the first ones I had to get were the most important because
What size shoe you are, Danny?
Muddy Puddles 10.
So a
US.
men's 10.
No, females. No, of course, a men's. Yeah. Men's
Okay.
US 10.
I may have a bunch of shoes I don't wear if you want them.
Really? Do you
Yeah.
know? Like, what do you mean? Do you like a shoe whore?
Well, no, I'll buy shoes. I wear them. And when I don't wear them anymore, I don't get rid of them. I just store them off. And then
I'm the opposite. I have not. The only reason I'm in such a position where I need 2 new pairs of shoes is because I buy a pair of shoes like once every 5 years.
yeah,
Like I buy a work pair and a non-work pair, and that's it.
right.
And I haven't done that for about 5 years, or maybe even it was before COVID lockdown, or
That's
just
3 years.
just as that was so yeah,
Right.
probably the beginning of 2020. Fuck. No wonder they have. Dude, that's actually a long time for shoes
Yeah.
to last. Usually they're fucked after like, what is it, a year? I've got a lot of walking out of those shoes as well.
Gina,
Enjoy
when did you say that I bought my coat?
12 years ago.
How do you know that?
Classified.
Classified. How did you know to ask?
Because you casually mentioned it one day. Like, oh yeah, you had that coat for 12 years. I'm like, how
probably
did
told
you know
her.
that?
No, I sense a link to Janelle with this one. And the little smile giggle thing gives that away. That confirms that. Now
How does my
she's
wife
doing
know
poker
that?
face.
I'm a secret RCMP agent.
You are actually because
A what?
you're like Diana Rigg. with the
RCMP.
gun.
Why are you a Mountie?
Because
Secret.
they get better vantage point with a gun.
That's Cassie, you were supposed to send me shoes.
Oh, is this the list? Okay. I'm satisfied with this list. I mean, I haven't read it yet, but I'm satisfied that there is a list.
Oh, I forgot one thing.
And I can't change it anyway.
Darnell, honey, how was your day, sweetie? How was your live that you were on?
It was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I wanted to see, your fucking motherboard. Yeah, let's see.
John said I want to tase someone for using a stapler. That's why.
I
I am a 5.5 to 6.
because it's clocked over. Jesus Christ, Sean, that's 1,200 Australian dollars for a motherboard.
It wasn't 1,200 Canadian dollars.
No,
was
but
less
it
than
is
that.
in Australia. That's insane.
What?
What was it? It was just 900 something.
These things are addicting.
It was $900.
It's insane. What are you getting for all of that though? Why is it so expensive?
I don't know.
5 PCIe lanes maybe, but I think I've got that, don't I? No.
No
Yeah, I do.
idea. No idea. I liked it, so I bought
I
it.
don't even know why.
But no,
Oh, that's
listen.
funny.
But here, as Gina said, my coat,
Give
my
me a
Under Armour
reason why.
coat, I've had for 12 years because I don't buy me anything.
I know. I just
I get
wish
to
there was a
splurge
longer
every once and
lifespan
again.
on this sort of
In
stuff,
12
but
years from now, maybe I'll consider buying myself something. You know what I mean?
I wish
You can't
computers
open
had
my
longer
gift until
lifespans,
tomorrow
that's all.
on stream.
Okay, but what? Why is there even one there?
Cuz
And then my wife was
Got a
like,
lot
"Yeah,
of
so
info out there.
are we gonna get Gina anything?" I'm like, "Yeah, I bought her headphones." She's like, "You what?"
I thought that was for doing good things.
And then I was like, what?
Yeah, they're the jalapeno ones. They're like crack. That's why I don't buy them.
There's 2 nicks on there. But you could just install extra ones of those cheap. So that's not anything special. I wonder what is special about it.
True.
There'll be something special about it.
You found your way here. Purdy Doo. Hello.
Hello, Purdy Doo. I haven't seen you for a while. He's probably busy planting his blueberries or some shit.
This is my almost 41, almost freaking fabulous. Join me for my pre-birthday foreplay stream.
Which is it's my birthday now. Now we're the 7th of July.
I can't see. There's nothing that jumps out as a big feature, though.
I don't know. I just wanted it.
I know. But what was that made you pick this one over another one that had a compatible socket?
Because everyone everywhere said it was the biggest and the best. So I was like, you know what? That's all I need.
Ginger, they're delicious. I don't buy this stuff.
Did they
'cause
say
it's
why it was the biggest and best?
Oh, yeah, I don't know what it meant. It'll take me a while to find it.
summertime shit. Cause I get, what is it? Get something for the summer. Summer.
Mhm.
Summertime. Damn it.
It's got a high speed.
Gina loves
Ethernet
squirrels.
port
I am like a
that
squirrel.
matter for you.
Oh, you think of Summertime Girls? That's the name of the
Thank you.
song.
Yes. I like girls who wear Abercrombie and Fitch. Take him if I had one wish.
I haven't heard that song in a long time.
2 of those
Dead.
dudes died of cancer.
Really?
Yep.
Yikes.
Probably because they're outside in the summertime.
No, probably.
And that is why I am this white.
Yeah, I can't see why, but oh
I'm
well.
blinded by the light. Yeah, truth.
What else can I make fun
Gina
of you?
generally only streams for an hour and a half when I do my actual topics. This one went off the rails. Literally.
As it does when I'm around.
John looks like a MAGA char from the Flintstones. I hate that fucking hat.
See, the processor you got is like, I mean, it's expensive, but
Ginger thought she was
that
pale.
reasonable, really. Like, I probably would have got something similar if I had the budget at the time. I wouldn't have got an expensive motherboard though. Would have spent half the money on that. But still, it's a good CPU. You're definitely not going to be disappointed. But
no,
you did waste money. That's all. But it's spent now. So now you just got to look forward to a great machine and not fucking it up when you build it.
I know.
told him he
I'm
better
worried.
call you.
I am
The
worried.
only thing you've got to be worried about is installing the CPU chip itself, and that's it. And not cracking the motherboard when you fucking install it in the case. But you got a big case, so that's good. And I say that's good because especially if you're building it for the first time, you don't want to be fucking in overly tight spaces. That is unnecessary.
Grok and I had some very deep and meaningful conversations about it all.
Just be careful when it comes to those recommendations with Grok because it can just get shit totally wrong. It used to be pretty good.
So
and
it was
reliable.
always doubled
Lately,
and triple checked.
Lately, it's been fucked. I don't know what. And Elon's been promising 3.5 to come out for months
To fix
now.
it.
Like
Because even Elon's like,
he doesn't know ever. He's never delivered anything on time in his life, though. But this is getting ridiculous, though. He started taking out back to the XAI fucking office full time until 3.5. That was like months ago. It's like, no, I'm staying here. I'm sleeping here at night until 3.5 is released. Whatever. Now you're starting a new political party.
Right.
He's hardly focused on anything. So.
Well, maybe he is focused on 3.5, but he's got the Jeet doing the political party.
You'd think it'd be the other way around, but I think you're right. I think you're right.
Sorry, Truth. I'm just
party
tired.
will happen, and that 3.5 won't.
Truth said shit, he just moved.
Sorry, bud.
He scared us. Haha.
Maybe it shouldn't be the America party, and it should be the H-1B visa party.
I mean, look. I don't want to say anything because I was going to come in on a H-1B, but I have somewhat of a redeemable skill but still, there's draftsmen, there's engineers and draftsmen in America. There's no reason to import one.
So why not? I know, but you're Australian, and that's reasonable. They'd rather import you than
America doesn't really gain anything by having me.
I don't know. That's true.
Well, they don't gain anything more than they would employing another American in that same position, for example. It's not that they gain nothing. I would still add to the economy, but no more than another American would. And that is the basis for coming in. You have to be extraordinary. You can't just be...
Hey, Ginger. Thank you. I love you.
Good night, Ginger.
I think the way that... Oh, good night, Ginger. Thank you for buying half of my shoes. And something to eat. But
and something to eat.
Thank you for the follow, Charles Growth 10.
I think the
Also follow her at Third Relify as well. Well, it's true.
I didn't say it wasn't. I just giggled.
What socket is this?
Oh, you're still looking at his stuff?
He's gonna be obsessed about it. I told you I shouldn't send it to him. He's gonna be obsessed.
Why? No, I mean you've spent the money now. What's the wrong with it being obsessed with it? You'll be obsessed with it when you build it.
I
build
Plus, I want to know what I'm in for if I'm gonna help you fucking through the scary part. Even though they're all the same.
Well, I said to Gina, I was like, "What if I quietly just build it and then don't, and then from this point out, not mention it ever again? Like, what do you think would happen?" And then Gina was like, "Danny would go crazy."
No, I wouldn't. Not if you. I wouldn't go crazy as long as you didn't destroy anything in the build process. If you did, then I'd be like, "Ha
Ha ha ha."
Sean says, "I bet he forgot cables." Maybe.
Did you?
Possible.
Apparently, he doesn't need anything for his monitors. I mean, he won't for at least one of them.
I have monitor cables. Oh my god, I'm drowning in monitors and nowhere to stick them.
Yes, I know, but do they all go from the right? See, because I've got none of only, for example, 1, 2, 3 of my monitors take. No, they all take the fucking. Never mind. Oh yeah, 2 of them don't have HDMI ports at all, but 2 of them do.
Now he says that he's talking about the SATA and the fan cables. And cable management stuff to make it neat. Well, I mean, I have some stuff. So is it possible, Sean, that I'm missing a bunch? You absolutely are probably correct. I am probably missing a bunch of stuff.
No, because you've your storage is NVMe, so there's no cables required, and your power supply is fully modular, so that will come with a bag full of way more cables than you need. So you won't need any internal cables. From what I can see, you don't have any extra cards or anything. The only add-on card you've got is a GPU. And you won't need any cables for that because it'll come with a power supply.
I will in a bit.
I am muted.
So then, Danny, the question will be, do we try and build this on a live stream or do we just do it privately?
I worry that the live stream won't be high enough resolution for me. Oh yeah, it probably will be. That'll be all right.
What time do you plan on doing this?
No idea.
But I don't know because you'll have to get the phone down into the machine and you're going to risk revealing parts of your place that you don't want to and shit.
But parts of which place?
As long as there's nothing in your basement that you're worried about revealing.
Like the bodies? I got those covered.
Okay. But if your phone has shitty, because sometimes when you're on Wi-Fi connection, which your phone will have to be, it fucks the image quality.
Okay, well,
that might not matter though.
Maybe we won't live stream it. Maybe we'll just do it. We'll do it.
I don't think it'll matter. I don't think I need to really see that well. You do.
We're probably going to start wrapping it up anyways.
We should wrap it. We were wrapping up 40 minutes ago there, darling.
I know.
There's
And
only
I'm
one
probably
part
gonna
that's
send
really...
all you loves to our Dorothy.
There's only 2 parts actually that require really fine eyesight anyway, and then the rest of it's just plug it where it fits. Oh, and don't just fucking open everything before you start, because
You probably
you'll
already
end up
did.
knocking something over. There's a pretty good method in when you go to build things in which order to do things to make it easy.
I am gonna follow your lead.
Okay.
So why don't we make our way around the room, Mr. Darnell? Would you like to tell the boys and girls where and when and how often they can find you?
Yeah, tomorrow will be Pop Culture Beatdown with Sean, Gina, and Mike. Tuesday, Moxie Dame at 11 p.m. Central. Doing AI Dungeon. We do fantasy AI, but I also will be here before or after. Not here on Sean before or after. I'm not sure yet. Maybe both. Wednesday, I'm on shows you haven't seen. With the Eclectic Goat, we going over the show Daybreak. It was a 1-season show on Fox that got canceled too early. Thursday, I will be on with Gina and Mike doing the scary, and he may come along. He had a good time last week.
You don't know me.
Yeah, we
So
do.
I said maybe.
It was fun.
Yeah. Then after that, at 9:30 p.m. Central, I'm jumping on to Two Civs and a Pig, where I go over body cam videos with two civilian friends. Friday, insert title here with Drunken Emerald Arrow and Galaxy Media Express's Rumble channel.
Yeah, you remembered it.
It's 11:30 p.m. Central, and before that, I'll be here. Lastly, follow me on Rumble, and you can find access my two channels for Lights, Camera, Citation, where the Two Civs and a Pig air, and also the Sham Records channel, which is where I post AI music. I have a ton of music up there and a lot more to come.
Holy shit. You guys are all like fingers in every pie and multiple channel shit. I'm just like, go to danielclancy.live.
Go ahead, plug it.
That's it. I did.
Tell them when they can find you and what time.
Sort of whenever. Mostly on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Central with Gina and Sean if he's early enough. And I want to add an extra, maybe I want to test it out, Gina. One day in the next week.
Yeah.
Can we do a little review of one episode of The Avengers since your doppelganger's in it? It's so fun and kooky. We don't we can EFAP it and not actually watch the whole thing, but still.
Yeah, I'm down. Just message me.
It'll have to be on Rumble only.
Make sure you guys are smashing that like button on your way out. Repost, share, do all those fun things. I appreciate you guys.
But yes, you can go to danielclancy.live. There's a donate button if you want to help to the shoe fund. That'll be fun. Also, just Daniel Clancy on everything. On everything. Twitter,
everything.
Rumble, YouTube, all that.
Here we go. Sean?
Pornhub.
Hi, I'm Sean. I'm 41 now. I'm old. Awful. And that's why you should follow me at Third Railify on YouTube, at Third Railify on Rumble, and at Third Railify on Twitter. I mean, listen, if you love Gina as much as I love Gina, you're gonna see her more on my channel anyways. Because I've stolen her. I've kidnapped her, if you will. Digitally kidnapped her. Yeah, that. So do follow me. It's a good time. And yeah, it's basically this show that you just witnessed, but with a purple background. And I'm in that box instead.
I usually have purple background, but my lights were made by Chinese cunts, and they broke.
Yeah, they did.
Half of them.
Yeah. So at Third Railify, that's where you're gonna follow me. I am almost at 700 followers. So let's. If you're not following, if you're lurking or whatever, follow me to watch Gina. Do that.
Why's my other internet being gay? That's so annoying.
Your internet is being super gay today.
I mean, this internet's fine. That main fiber internet's not, and that's the main one. That's supposed
Neuro
to be.
Neuro says I wouldn't mind being 41 again. How old are you, Neuro? My mind, what I thought of you in my mind is continuously being wildly
32.
incorrected. Yeah, I thought Neuro was like this young whippersnapper that didn't have a wife, maybe didn't have kids because he was just like I don't know, like a tech dude, and he just happens to be like everywhere all the time, and it's like impossible for anyone with any semblance of life to be that awesome. And he's like, no, I'm older than 41 and I have a wife and I have kids and I do things. And I'm like, how?
Yeah, half the people on my Discord are like 50
Because he's the mayor.
somehow.
He's fucking he's the mod king, that's for sure.
All right, everybody, it's that hour. You know me, Gina of Mom's Mystery Mayhem. You can find me here every Sunday evening, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on
Here with
Rumble,
hard R.
YouTube, and Pilled. This was a fun pre-birthday stream. I thank you guys for all hanging and chilling and having lots of fun here. So I hope to see you guys here. I am 7 away from now 300, so I am super excited about that. Then you can find me Monday through Saturday over at Third Railify, right over here, down here. See it? Third Railify. Whoop, whoop. I always get these things wrong. There it is. You can find me there. Wednesday, you can find me down here with the Hungry Shoeless Cunt at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thursday is my horror night. I can appear on 3 channels. 8 p.m. I can sometimes go over on Handy News at 8 p.m. 9 p.m. I'm over on Mikey's channel with Mr. Darnell and Mikey himself, and sometimes this gay cunt over here, Sean. If he wants to do the scary.
What about this guy can't?
You can probably make an appearance if you want to do
No,
the
I'm
scary.
talking about on our Wednesday night.
I already said our Wednesday night.
Oh, I was doing a wee, sorry.
You missed it. You bum.
You just said gay cunt, and I thought, that's me.
Yeah, so that's where you can find me most of the night. If not, follow me over here at SHRTY7081 on X, and right above Sean's head over there is my Venmo link. So if you're feeling generous or a little whimsical, go ahead and just scan that QR code, and you can be generous with Gina all you want there. I am sending you guys off to Mr. Darth Jason, so please tell him I said hello, send my love, give him a like and a follow, and I will catch you guys soon. Let me send that raid, and I will see you guys soon.
Stop the boat!
We're there.
Where?
Here. A small step for mankind, but a giant step for us.